Straight from Vancouver, we got the best podcast. Thorun Skundo, going hard, we here to last. Talking about everything reptilian and pussy to political conversations, getting real pushy. Podcasts in the city where the vibe's so green.
Hello world.
Welcome to episode 38 of the Thorun Skundo podcast.
Yes, sir. It's a big episode.
This is, in fact, a big episode.
We got our special guest.
We have our special guest.
Howdy.
Topic expert.
Yeah. Early specialist in this field.
Whoa.
We invite.
Hey, no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Is this our first return guest?
Yeah, I think this is our first return guest.
Oh, wow, I'm so
yeah,
flattered.
brother.
Yeah, but we wanted someone who's really well versed on the topic.
It doesn't get more well versed than this.
He's truly an expert on this subject.
Yeah,
This is our generation's O.J. Simpson trial.
It
As a
is.
black man,
it is.
I need to follow this. This is history.
Yeah, exactly. Like we were very excited when the verdict came out because we knew we had lots to talk about.
Yeah.
Free the real man.
It's been a long time since we've done a Diddy update too.
Diddy.
Yeah, we kind of let it alone for a while till
Yeah, because you kept being like, yo,
I
I feel like we need to do a Diddy update like every fucking week. And I'm like, dude, nothing's happened. But now a lot has happened.
Yeah, exactly. And especially now that the main verdict has come out pretty
Yeah.
much, I think it's a great time to do a bit of a recap
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, how about you guys take away what happened? So right now it is the 10th of July.
The verdict came like last week.
Yeah.
So it came last week.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate, one of you guys, on
So I
where we're
guess
at right
there
now?
was like 5 charges, right?
Yeah.
One of them was the RICO. One of them was sex trafficking. One of them was like coercion to sex trafficking or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
And then 2 of them were like buying and transporting the prostitutes.
yeah. And he ended up beating the
Rico.
more severe cases.
Yeah, he beat the Rico. He beat the coercion, and he beat the
sex trafficking.
No. He beat the.
He beat the sex trafficking.
He beat the 2 charges that involved 50 Cent's baby mama
Yeah.
and Cassie.
Yeah.
And then he beat the conspiracy because they couldn't prove that
Yeah.
Bad Boy was a criminal organization.
Yeah. Well, it was weird that they were charging him with like a one-man RICO, you know? Because generally the racketeering law, it was like invented to go against the
mob.
the mob in New York. So it's used as like a criminal enterprise
Yeah.
where they can like tie a lot of crimes together under like a umbrella of like an organization, you know, that involves multiple people, you know, and tie it all into one case.
Yeah, they had to prove like that Bad Boy Entertainment was a criminal organization, and then they had to prove that all the freak-offs were funded through Bad Boy.
Yeah.
And they could not prove that beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah. So he was charged with what? He was procuring prostitutes or
And
something?
taking them over state lines.
Yeah, and transporting them across
Yeah,
state
so
lines.
those are the 2 charges that stuck, and they go up to 10 years in
Yeah.
time, but a lot of people go free on those charges.
Yeah, well, people are saying too, especially a lot of the things that are taken into account are your criminal record history, where if someone has like a lengthy criminal record, they could be faced with a maximum like 10 years.
Yeah.
But seeing as it's like a first-time offense. But a lot of people have different opinions. Some people say since it was like they feel like they wasted a lot of time and money on this case, they might try to give him the full 10 years. But I don't know if that's the case. A lot of people say he might get a couple years and then he'll get time served and he could be out in the next year or so.
Because he was on remand for what, like a year?
Yeah, something like that.
So I don't know how they do it in the States and county. You get like time and a half for...
Or you
your
have to do like 75% of the sentence too.
2/3, yeah. In Canada, you do 2/3. So in the States, I don't know how it is, but if he has remand time and a half and they give him like 5 years, he might just do like a year.
But it's interesting because like I'll say when the case first was announced, I didn't think he was beating that shit.
Oh, no.
I thought it was over for him too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, even you can go back to the pods we were talking about. We're like, we thought he was just raping everybody and fucking.
Well, okay,
like,
that's what it sounded like.
When I thought this
That's what
case
it
came
sounded
out,
like.
I thought it was going to be like, you know, Freak Mill got touched,
yeah,
Nick Cannon, Usher,
Justin
Justin
Bieber,
Bieber,
yeah.
like Jennifer. I thought we were going to see like a whole parade of
Jay-Z,
celebrities.
everyone. I thought it was gonna be like the Epstein shit for the Diddy world.
You seen that they had like a recording of him and his son talking on the jail phone? So he just like, oh, did Jay reach out? Did such and such reach out? And his son is like, no one reached out. I can't get a hold. He's like, call Netflix. We're dropping the tape soon. So I thought he's like, we're blackmailing people. We're dropping, one of the freak off tapes. But
It was funny how the one person who like came to the trial and stood up for Diddy was fucking Kanye West. He was
Yeah,
wearing
that's
the
not a
Sean
good look.
John fucking clothing and like he was like, yo, free Diddy, free Diddy. But
one thing I gotta say, Kid Cudi used to be like one of my favorite rappers back in the day.
oh yeah.
Yo, Cudi, man, why you gotta come out?
Man. That was pretty crazy. But that was I think one of the charges too. And he wasn't found guilty for that.
'Cause they can't prove it.
Yeah.
Wait, like burning his car?
Burning his car and
Like
Breaking
going
into his
into
house,
his
fucking
house
his
and
dog.
opening the Christmas presents?
Because they have no. It's not that he's innocent. He's just not guilty. They couldn't prove that he was guilty.
Okay, and that's the thing for me here, where it's like, he obviously did all that shit.
yeah, he
Just
definitely
because you can't prove it in a court of law,
honestly,
like,
man.
that doesn't mean he didn't fucking
Hey
do it.
man, so the thing is though, Kid Cudi was fucking Cassie.
But they weren't even, they were on a break.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That's like when you're worth $1 billion and someone's fucking your girl, you might set his car on fire.
I mean, let's be honest,
Okay,
though.
but
Let's
money,
be honest. I'm not a billionaire. If I find out someone's fucking my girl, I'm gonna go see them.
well, and that's the point. The money only exaggerates what you're
What you
already
are.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it multiplies what you
It
are.
multiplies what you are. So he probably would have done it with or without the $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'm just never gonna forget that audio of the alleged audio of Meek Mill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Should we
That-
pull it up?
Yeah, why not? Like, that's what I thought this case was gonna be about.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not disappointed with the stories that came out of this.
Yeah. It was interesting. Like like how they were talking about the freak offs in the like testimonies. It's pretty wild. Like Cassie talking about getting peed on and stuff like that. Like that's some pretty wild shit to have out there.
Bro, I understand why 50 Cent hates Diddy now. Like, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
You freaking
But then
out.
even there was a bunch of stuff that came out with like the testimonies from some of the male escorts, and they were from the prosecution's witnesses, but them saying that like Cassie
It's
was the
official.
one who asked them to pee on her and shit like that.
She was requesting.
Yeah. And she was the one, so she would pick the male escorts and she would pay them. You know?
That's kind of what helped. In my mind, that's kind of what helped out
That is
Diddy.
what helped. 'Cause
And another thing
the
I
jurors saw that and they're like, yo, like, and the text messages where after they would broken up, that she would be like, I miss you. Like, when are we going to hang out again? When are we going to party again? And shit like that.
I think during one of the days when they were talking to her, so she had a premiere event, right? Like, let's say today was Wednesday.
Oh, this is it.
Oh,
That doesn't sound like Mimo.
I don't think
That's
this is
some
the one.
Spanish, dude.
Yeah, this isn't the one. This isn't the one. This isn't the one. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, get up.
Okay.
That's not it.
Yeah, Sean was like, Diddy, guess what Diddy wants, man? Whoa, what is this?
This doesn't sound like Mimo.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
No, this
Okay.
isn't it.
All right.
Oh,
I'll
fuck.
see you soon.
I don't think
Yeah,
we'll
it's
be able
not
to
it.
find it.
I feel like they probably buried that shit.
Yeah.
I just think there's a lot to this that just didn't
That got
come out and
blown
got
over?
buried.
I just wanted to be honest. I wanted like, I don't know if me saying this is good or bad. Like I'm kind of happy it didn't come out like this, but at the same time, I thought we were gonna get like, the whole list of all of Diddy's victims.
Yeah.
People coming out like, he got me.
You know what it was too, though? So after the Cassie lawsuit came out and people found out he paid her like $20 million or whatever, there was all these like 100 other lawsuits that were listing all this crazy shit. And I think at the time, I know like we thought all this shit was going to go into the be picked up by the case. But I think a lot of them, it's hard to say because you'd have to look at them individually, but were people just trying to get money from the situation, you know?
Yeah, there's definitely some of that.
Because, like, I think if they were legitimate, the feds would have brought that into the case.
Yeah,
you know?
but that's only if they wanted to pursue a criminal charge, right? If they just wanted money.
Yeah, because they were civil lawsuits. They weren't
civil
criminal lawsuits.
They were civil lawsuits.
And even Cassie's lawsuit
Civil
was civil.
Yeah.
It was the feds subpoenaed her, so she had to be a part of this thing. Like, she didn't want to, I don't think.
No, when she talked about, she said, they asked her, like, well, you already took the money. Why did you come speak now? She said, I just couldn't be quiet.
Yeah.
You were quiet all these years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My only issue with this is if you're in that type of relationship, whatever, don't stay quiet for like fucking 10 years and then come out after 10 years.
Yeah.
Go report it immediately. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, ideally.
Like, or I don't know, man. It's kind of. But, you know, he beat the charges.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff is kind of like they're requesting it, right?
Yeah.
When they brought the escorts, they said, yeah, she asked for me to piss on her. She even said, you're doing it wrong. I don't know if there was a right or wrong way to piss on someone.
Well,
just whip out
probably is a technique, man.
You know, just whip it out and let it go, right?
I don't know, Thorun, you know about this.
Oh, man.
What's the right way to pee on somebody?
It really depends on what the situation requires.
So it's like case by case.
It's case by case, yeah.
To be honest, he should have gone free. Like, what they were trying to charge him with wasn't right. So they were saying if they were going to charge him with, like, domestic violence, then they could have charged him. Because,
yeah, and he's guilty of that.
But they're saying that, like, he might have not even got time for that. He would have just got probation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they didn't pursue that. But, like...
I feel like there's probably a bunch of other stuff they know about that they couldn't charge him with. I think that's what this is about. There must be a bunch of other stuff.
There's nothing wrong with being a freak. Like, I don't agree with fucking you being a cuck. I would never, me personally, I would never pay someone to fuck my girl while I watched. I wouldn't want to direct that. Like with him, he wanted to be a director of these sexy scenes, according to the escorts. But
I was surprised how, like, because when you see the videos of, like, the male escorts who are involved with that talking about it, it seemed like super, like, romantic scene.
yeah,
Like, it wasn't like some, like, he said they would be doing, like, foreplay for, like, hours and just rubbing fucking baby oil on each other. And there would be parts where they'd, like, go to, like, start having sex and Diddy would be like, no, like, slow down. Like, just, like...
adjust. He said they had candleless. He's like, oh, you gotta adjust the candles, move more into the light. Like,
Yeah. Like, it's all this shit. Like, you be on the balcony and you walk up to her and, like, pretend to be a bartender. Like, all this crazy shit. Like, he was, like, creating a scene. It wasn't like, I don't know. It wasn't like these huge celebrity freak-offs where everyone's fucking, like, fucking Jay-Z, Beyonce, fucking whoever. Like, it was like him, the girl, and a male escort. Him chilling in the back, drinking Ciroc, smoking weed.
Then what
like,
is all this
masked
talk about a
up
Diddy
too.
party?
Huh?
That's
Like,
what I
they're-
want to.
I think that there's
Well, no,
they're
Diddy-
hiding some shit.
No,
for
but he's
sure.
been throwing all these crazy parties. It's just like after the party at like 6 a.m., he would be like, yo, you want to fuck Cassie or some shit. But it wasn't even with other celebrities. It was with fucking escorts.
But that's the thing, dude.
But
like,
okay, but then why was there so much weirdness with the other celebrities? There must have been something that someone's not talking
maybe
about.
they just didn't want to come forward.
Yeah, exactly. There must
No,
have
but
been
they would have been
something-
subpoenaed.
Yeah, but what proof is there?
The feds could have been...
What if it was all
but the-
consensual at the Diddy house?
Like, I don't know.
It's it's possible.
Like-
but there's definitely some celebrity involvement. I do not believe for a second
I gotta
it was
ask you
just
guys a
them.
question, right? You guys have been to parties before.
I've been to a party.
Yeah, so right, when you go to a party, you know who's hosting the party. You know what's gonna go down, right?
Yeah.
People know what's going down at Diddy parties,
Yeah, they must.
and they're still choosing to go, right? Every interview you see, people are like, "Oh, I left before a certain time," so that means people know after certain hours it's getting real freaky, and they choosing to stay. It's not a crime. You might be freaky.
It's not a crime, no.
You might be depraved. You might be degenerate. Is that a crime?
No,
Like,
but it should be.
I think...
What they
I
were
think
doing?
we know some people that have been to some freakier parties than the Diddy parties.
I think that there's just no proof of what happened there. and people just aren't going to talk about it.
Who do you know?
I know some people who know some people.
Yeah, who do you know?
You know some people.
Write it down.
Who are going to some fucking... I don't know. There was some shit back in the day. Some weird fucking
Yeah,
BDSM house parties.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
getting pissed on.
fine God.
I don't know. I
Having
never went
two-
to them, but I heard about them.
2-day, 3-day freak offs. One of the things that kind of like made me think like, oh, these niggas is sick. Cassie said she had to be on IV drips
Yeah.
because she was that dehydrated, that exhausted. She was getting the shit fucked out of her.
No, I think that was the drugs.
She was getting freak off.
She was getting
She
UTIs
was getting
and shit. though.
smashed.
Yeah.
And she FaceTimed her fucking husband.
Yeah, that's crazy. After...
Wait, she was married to someone else?
She is married to someone else.
Currently.
But so she was going to the freak offs and then...
Dude, you really didn't do any research, man. So
Deep.
she left
No
Diddy
Diddy.
for the fucking personal
Diddy.
for the personal trainer that he hired for her. So she started dating the personal trainer. After she was dating and like living with the personal trainer, she went back and fucked Diddy, and then she's like FaceTiming her husband at the time while she's fucking Diddy.
The husband got
And this all came out during fucking the
So
text.
the husband is a cuck too?
I don't know.
I gotta ask a serious question now, right? Let's say you're the husband, you don't know any of this. Your wife has to go to court, and you're hearing all of this.
Yeah.
What's your next move?
Hey, divorce, man. I'm getting some of that fucking money. Cause she got 30 million. She sued Diddy for 20,
And the
then she
hotel.
sued the hotel for 10 million.
Because it's ruining her image.
No, I think because they like something about the footage, or they didn't release the footage, or they tried to. I think some of the security tried to like sell. They sold Diddy the footage and tried to like.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think... what would you do?
I would have crashed out. If I was in the courtroom hearing that, I would, because I couldn't.
They have a kid together too.
I
Or she was pregnant while she was in.
I think this is their third kid or something like that.
Yeah.
If I heard that and I was in the courtroom, I would have probably lost my mind.
I don't know how you're like. That'd be rough staying married to someone.
You can't.
Not just knowing that, but everyone knowing that.
You
Well,
can't
yeah,
stay.
everyone knowing that.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's pretty rough.
Unless you're into that. Like, my whole thing is this. None of these people... you might be forced into a freak off once. Twice? 3 times? 4
20 times?
Come on.
30 times?
You had to... Because even when Cassie was texting Diddy, you know that video where he beat her up
Yeah.
in the hotel? So
Yeah.
that was right after a freak off. So that was on a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, they chill. They start texting again. She's asking Diddy, let's have another freak off, but not the vibe like last time. So she was down. She just didn't like getting beat up. She didn't mind getting fucking oiled up, pissed on, nutted on, Diddy rubbing the shit on his nipples. She didn't care about none of that.
That was wild.
She was with all of that. Where she drew the line was getting beat up on camera.
Yeah, fair.
Whoo, get you a girl like Cassie, man.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I was gonna sue you for $20 million 10 years ago.
I think if I was in court and that came out, I think I'd probably have to leave. I'd have to end the relationship. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, man, but the man went free. What he was doing was definitely wrong, though. Me personally, just morally, sick fucking dude, bro.
Well, I think it's like the peak heat. Like, even if it was all consensual, there's something untasteful about it for some reason.
In the Bible, like, they talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. So the big issue was when the angels came down, they're like, why are you guys having sex with men? Why are the women having sex with women? Like, we'll bring sons for your daughters. We'll bring daughters for your sons. And you know what they told the angels? No, that's not what we want. You know what we want? We want some of that angel pussy.
What the fuck?
That's when God is
Angel
like,
pussy?
that's when God said, nah, we got to get rid of these niggas. And he burnt them down to the ground. Diddy got to get burned. So does Cass and so does 50 Cent's baby mamas.
Okay, and I think it's a nuanced subject because obviously, we live
What
in
nuance?
we
You
live
get
in-
him pissed on.
Well, okay, hear me out. I don't think people should necessarily go to jail because they want to get pissed on, but I do
Are you
think
sure?
that there's something where people take the shit too far, and there's something to be said along the same vein of what you're saying as at what point is this
Too much.
ultimate hedonism become twisted and evil?
Thorun, you're sitting down on your bed, right? I'm smashing your girl on the couch. After I bust a nut on your girl, you tell me to leave the room so your girl can take my semen that I projected onto her and he can rub it on his nipples.
That was wild.
that
I
nigga's
feel like
gotta
that's
go.
the wildest shit. About,
That nigga's gotta go.
Yeah.
That's the wildest shit of this whole case.
Thorun,
The fact that they talked about that in a courtroom is so wild.
Thorun, would you sit and
No.
watch another man
I already know
Stop.
the answer to this.
urinate on your woman?
Well, obviously fucking not.
Okay, no, but you're saying that now.
Oh,
What if you've been together for 10 years?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, never.
After 10 years?
you've hit
Never.
it in every angle, every
Yeah.
position,
You've hit every position.
10
man.
times over.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Now you want to see somebody else beat it up.
You're starting to lose the spark,
No,
man.
it's like a well-worn glove. That's just right.
What happened just to treating like normal people? Go get a fucking hotel room, put on a trench coat, use a fake name.
Yeah, I think that's a more reasonable.
How much sex do you
Angle.
gotta have where you gotta just be like
Also,
I'm done
they
with it.
weren't
I just
even
wanna watch other
together
people do
for 10 years, were they?
They were. They were.
on and off?
Yeah, they were together for
Yeah, but
10
like
years.
they are hooking up with other people in the meantime too. So there's no way it's just that it's old shoe.
Just having sex in general just got old. He had to okay, Vin Diesel, he made a statement a couple years ago like I stopped having sex with women because getting women is too easy for me. Like that's why I switched to men.
Vin
Vin
Diesel
Diesel?
said that?
So like
Is that
Are you
real?
sure he said that?
you think Diddy's the same thing where it's just he done it so much where it's like now I just wanna watch.
Why didn't he just get a hobby? Why didn't he just?
That is his hobby, directing porn.
Why doesn't he just get like a motorcycle or something like a normal person?
Okay, I have a question. If Diddy offered to pay you
Yes.
$5,000 to fuck Cassie,
Yeah.
would you?
Do it for less.
No,
No? If you're single?
no. I wouldn't want to be involved with.
But
that.
he's just chilling in the back.
But he's filming it.
Yes.
No, he asks you if you want to film it. You can say no.
So you say
If
no,
you pay
and
me
he films it
$5,000, I'll
anyways.
fuck Diddy
Really?
for $5K.
You didn't need to say that.
You're like, I do it for free.
Cassie, why not? I've never pissed on a woman before.
Not even by accident.
Maybe in the shower.
Yeah, like in the shower.
Maybe in the shower.
Yeah, I feel like in the shower it's like normal.
When I was with my wife, I was taking a shit and she sat on me, but that's the extent.
But the shit didn't get on her.
Yeah, pissing on someone, that's wild. And then watching your loved one get pissed on?
I could never.
I just can't pull-
It's just such a crazy thought. It's like how far detached from reality you need to get that you start thinking that this is something you want in your life. I just don't.
One of
get
my
it.
homies,
Yo.
I remember one of my homies years ago, he asked us, he's like, yo, what would you do if your girl asked you to pee on her? And it was funny because like he was in a relationship at the time. So we were like, bro, what are you saying?
Yeah, it's like, did your girlfriend ask that?
She 100% did.
100%.
Do I know them?
No. You know one of them.
Do you look at someone differently afterwards?
Oh, it was funny. We were
Yeah.
all drunk. It was funny.
Okay. What's worse? Do you look at the person who pissed on the person differently or the person who got pissed on differently?
Depends who initiated the
I
idea.
didn't really think about my homie differently.
But you thought about the girl differently, hey?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't his idea.
No, it was her idea.
Yeah, so if it was his idea for her to piss on him,
That's different.
What have you been doing in your life?
Yeah.
What have you been introduced to?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll keep it a
Well, why
buck.
don't you just take it? Why don't you just take up golfing or something?
Yeah, I'll keep it a buck. If I hook up with a chick and she's too freaky,
That's
afterwards
a red flag. Yeah.
I'm asking myself, who's she been through? Who taught her this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, okay, we're going back to the topic. So there's 2 Jane Does in this situation.
There is? I thought there was just one.
Okay, well, yeah, there's just one. Well, we know who she is.
Yeah, because they said she dated a prominent.
Shout out
Brooklyn
Academics
rapper.
for doing the proper research.
Oh yeah, no, I followed his coverage a lot.
Academics
True.
kept me locked in for the Drake beef and for the Diddy because
Yeah, he covers the shit, and he's like has a good knowledge of like court procedures, and like he's got a lot of like legal knowledge and stuff. So he's really able to break it down. He gets like crazy access to certain like files. I don't know. I guess he has a lot of connects in media where people are sending him shit that normally isn't out to, like even TMZ or like New York Times. They're not getting the shit that they're sending to Academics. So, yeah.
But
He's a questionable guy too.
Yeah.
oh, aren't they all?
Yeah.
I have like after this, like now I think everyone in Hollywood is freaky, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to.
Don't get me wrong. Exec tells me, look, man, 100 mil. How much is that ass worth? I might not do it, but I'm going home and I'm thinking about it.
That's code for he signed immediately.
Yeah, like if the Illuminati comes knocking,
Like, where do I sign?
I told you, man, like fuck. I sit down and I cry all the time, man. I wish I was born a woman, dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Elaborate.
I would have been a generational disgrace to my family. I would have been on OnlyFans. I would have been on those chat websites. You know what I mean? I would have been popping that pussy for sure.
Been at all the Diddy parties, getting pissed off.
I wish they gave me that.
It's like the Michael Jackson
We know
kid
someone.
joke.
We know someone that got paid to go to Dubai and get shitted on.
Really? Are you
You
serious?
went to school with them. You know them.
What's with the Dubai shit thing?
I don't know if we can say it. Can you guys Can you guys go in editing and bleep out the name?
No,
or-
just write it down.
You might know him too. You might know her too. I know for sure you know her.
We can say, okay, can we edit this out?
It's gonna be a pain to edit it out. Let's just.
No, I want to know.
Yeah, the name starts with a K.
Okay, write it. Hold on.
You know
write-
her ex-boyfriend.
Write it down, yeah.
Here, I can say. You know her ex-boyfriend, and remember that time we linked up with Sam, me, you, Sam, and my buddy,
Oh yeah.
and then Sam gave my buddy that stuff.
Yeah.
That buddy, his ex-girlfriend.
Write down the name.
Yeah.
Total?
Either total or fucking went to that school. Wait.
Write it down. Write it down.
Damn, this is crazy.
Well, I wouldn't do that. If
I don't know
was
if
a
it's
woman.
spelled like this, but that's the name.
Oh.
You know this person.
I don't know this person.
Maybe if I saw a photo.
Yeah, I can. I'll look for a photo and I'll show it to you.
But yeah, I wouldn't do that shit if I was a woman. I think that, wouldn't be for me.
Let me take back that statement. If I was a woman, but I didn't I didn't graduate from school, I couldn't find a good paying job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Let me take back my statement. If
No,
my,
no, you know, it's on the record.
If my
It's
daughter,
on the record.
if I
We're
had
gonna
a
make
daughter,
it short.
if I had
That's gonna be
if
a
I had a
short.
daughter and she wasn't shit, right? Look here, I just tell straight up, like, look, darling, school ain't for you. You ain't athletic. You can't sing. You can't dance. You can't act. Maybe think about OnlyFans. Your mom was a hoe
That's
when
a
I met her.
crazy
Like,
take. That's a crazy take.
No, it's on the record. It's too late.
yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna stand by it. I would have been an OnlyFans model.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Yeah, literally.
I'm too old to go to Dagestan now.
Okay, but I don't think. Okay, outside of like, sure. Let's say being a freak is.
How freaky is too freaky?
I think I'm judging. I'm sorry, I'm judging. I think we live in an era now where everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't judge at all. I'm judging.
100%.
I'm
No,
judging.
definitely judge people.
I'm judging.
Definitely judge.
But I think beyond that, he's definitely done some bad shit outside of what we're seeing there.
100%.
He's definitely.
Well, he fucked over people in like record deals and like fucking. They say he killed Tupac and all this shit.
Yeah, he's a foul person
Look
outside
at
of
what
that.
happened with Shine. So Shine took the charge for him. And then afterwards, if you hear when Shine speaks about it, when he got out of jail, he was present. during
Shine
those-
the rapper?
Yeah, Shine the
Really?
rapper, now the politician. So during the time when Diddy was with Cassie, he saw times when Diddy would put hands on Cassie, and afterwards he would take her out for a shopping spree, $1 million, things like that. So when Shine got out of jail, he said, I'm expecting like 10 mil. You know what I mean? He is where he is because I took that charge for him. The police wanted him. They were telling, just give us Diddy, we'll let you walk. I stayed solid. I took the time. So when I got out, I didn't care how he did it. 10 mil straight up, $1 mil every year for 10 years, however he did it. Give me $50,000. I told him I was good.
That's crazy. For how many years?
10 years.
That's insane. $5K a year.
Dude, Shine was a good rapper too.
He had that baritone and everything. Could have been something. Especially because Biggie died. They needed that type of voice on the airwaves. But that's needless to say, the guy's a fucking...
I think the thing is
piece
for
of
me
work.
with the whole Diddy
Yeah.
thing is I thought it was going to be like way up here. The shit, like I thought it was going to come out. He was fucking abusing Bieber. He had everyone
But
in these huge like
maybe he
Hollywood
was.
orgies and all this shit. I think it would have come out though.
But
Because the
what
federal
evidence?
government, because the federal government has like unlimited access to wiretaps. Like they had all the cell
But
phone
if
records
all the
from like
stuff
10
happened
years ago.
before,
Like I
like,
thought it
they
was
were
going to be
being
way up here, and then when it was like, oh, he was just hiring escorts to fuck these women.
But that's the only evidence they have. If one of these celebrities was at a party and they get diddled, there's no proof of it.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
It's over, yeah. And I'm sure they like if Bieber or Meek got diddled, I'm sure they wouldn't want to bring it up. They're like, I'm already rich. I don't
Especially
need
Meek
money.
Mill.
Well, it's like they already have money too. They're not going to gain anything from it. Because it already happened. They can't undo it. So why relive it and make your image look bad for... You don't even need the money anyway. So it's better to just not say anything.
You don't want to relive it straight up, man.
So it's like... And especially not for the public. Because they're never going to shut up about it. And
Well,
that's
Bieber's
going to
going
taint
through
your
it right now,
legacy.
man.
Like
Bieber's going crazy.
imagine Meek Mill. That would ruin his legacy.
I don't know if he has any legacy left, dog.
Well, any legacy he does have left would be even further ruined. Like, then it's like that's all you're known as. You're known as the guy that got diddled.
Well, I mean, Free Camilla, man. That's what they calling him, dog. I can never...
And so imagine if he came out and confirmed it. It would only make it way worse. So I don't think this vindicates Diddy in any way. I think it just means that people are like, there's nothing for me to gain out of this, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Wow.
I just think they would have been subpoenaed by the court
But to prove what, though?
Yeah,
to
like
prove
that's...
that they were like involved with it. Or
But then it's just
because
his,
you're legal.
but then
No,
it's
but
just-
you when you're subpoenaed, you are like legally required to say what happened. It's not like you're going in there voluntarily to give.
But then
your
it's just his
account.
word against theirs.
But you'd have to... Like, that's the thing. It's like the same thing with this case. You'd have to prove it. So, yeah, you can say, like, Justin Bieber or Meek Mill could be like, yeah, Diddy fucking... He played with my nether regions.
And then it's like, okay, the only thing you could prove is like maybe through text messages, like, oh, I'm going to be at this party. And like you could prove they were at the party. But then anything beyond that is like,
But I will say though,
What are you gonna prove?
There's like I've watched lots of interviews of people talking about it. Like the playing with the fucking jizz thing is weird, but there's like anyone around that never said that they like. Diddy never tried to fuck the dudes. He never tried to like have sex with the male escorts. He never tried to like.
We thought Diddy was gay.
Yeah, like the nut thing is
well,
fairly gay,
questionably
but
gay.
he was never
Definitely
like
gay.
he was never fucking dudes or getting fucked by dudes
I don't think Diddy was ever getting fucked except for...
or fucking dudes.
Andre Harrell.
I don't know who that is.
It's a music producer that signed him. Brought him in the game.
Well, maybe.
He's the one that allegedly is the original Freak Diddy.
okay.
Put him onto this.
But that's the thing is I've like heard people like around the situation, like celebrities talk about it. I even saw a Scott Storch interview where he's talking about, he's like, he knew Diddy was like a wild guy and liked to party, but it was never like he was out there like fucking dudes in the ass.
Raping them.
Yeah. Or no, even like just fucking dudes. Like he liked to watch his girl get fucked by other dudes, but he wasn't fucking dudes.
No, because originally it wasn't that he was just fucking them. He was raping them.
That's what the original
Taking us.
Yeah. That's what like everyone thought.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
we
true.
talked about, we were like, oh, he's out here just raping hundreds of people.
You heard what Ray J said?
Yeah.
A lot of butts are getting taken in ways we cannot explain.
He said that.
Word for word.
That's
Diddy.
funny.
No Diddy, man.
No Diddy.
Well, that is kind of Diddy, but
Diddy.
Yeah, like I don't know whether that says more about us that we were hoping. Because I'll be honest with you, like
I wasn't hoping, but I was kind of hoping.
like definitely I was not expecting with what came out. I was not expecting that. But is it wrong to say I'm kind of disappointed?
I'm a little disappointed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it's good, but it's also like,
Does he make a comeback now?
I think he'll make a comeback.
dude.
It seems like, I don't know if you follow like the comment threads around like these posts. At first, everyone was like super against it, but as time has progressed, it seems like almost like with the OJ trial, people just want to see like,
Don't want to see the underdog win.
yeah, or I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of like, yo, they're just trying to tear a successful black man down. Like with the whole Diageo thing, a lot of people think because he had the Diageo lawsuit,
Yeah, I remember
and they
that
think that like that's their way of trying to tarnish him after him trying to like get out of the Ciroc deal and do his own
Yeah.
thing independently. You know, where it's like,
What do you think? Are they just don't want to see a rich black man win? Is that what this is?
If I didn't hear him fucking rubbing nut on his titties, like, bro, like, we're acting like none of what came out came out. They're not trying to tear a successful, they're trying to tear a freak down.
yeah, successful
I mean, okay,
black freak.
on the with the risk of sounding like some hater shit, I think he should be torn down.
Yeah, I don't want what they're
Not
doing
because
to
he's
seem
successful.
okay.
I
That's
think-
very Jewish of you to say you want to see these.
What they're doing is not
successful
okay,
black-
man. It's not okay.
Hey, no, I think there's definitely lacking morality with him.
Like,
But it's Hollywood.
yeah,
There's not a lot of morality in
if
Hollywood.
you charge Diddy with being a freak,
What
how
about
many
Jay?
more people you got to take down?
No, and one people were saying
What about Jay?
Z?
Jay.
Yeah.
He's been married for a while. He's kind of more family like.
Yeah, he's normal. He's successful.
We don't know that though.
Okay, he's no one's.
Okay, the crazy thing about
Jay
Diddy
Z was
is
Jay-Z was trying to get with Aaliyah when Aaliyah was with R. Kelly, and we still
she was like 16 at
and
the
we
time.
still called R. Kelly a pedophile for that. We ain't saying nothing about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
They say the reason why R. Kelly is in jail is because of Jay-Z, because Jay-Z was jealous about the Aaliyah thing. That's even why he got with what's her name, Beyonce.
Beyonce was like 18 when he got with her.
Hey Drake, I heard you like him young.
Yeah, I guess Drake's just taking a page out of the.
But I gotta keep it a buck. In Hollywood, it's better to get him young because once they hit a certain age, like, you know, all the execs touch him. They go to a couple of Diddy parties. It's over.
Well, why don't they
They're
just
beat up.
wait till they're at least 20?
Because they've already got fucking pissed on, shitted on, and gangbanged by then. Damaged goods.
I feel like the whole
Okay, how many-
entertainment industry seems like a big cesspool.
How many times
That's
does a girl
honestly-
have to get peed on for it to be like
Once.
too many?
Once.
What about you, Torn?
Purposely peed on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Like, not like peed on in the shower.
How
Was
does
it
that
a-
happen by accident?
Well, you know what I mean. It's not the same.
I've done it in the shower by accident.
I don't think people pee on people by accident.
But it's not the same, regardless.
You might.
I
hit
don't
him
think
with the
people
splash.
pee on people not in the shower.
Oh,
No,
outside
that's the whole
outside
point.
of the shower. If you piss on someone, that's intentional.
Outside of the shower, if they get peed on, then I
So
say,
it doesn't count if it's in the shower.
I wouldn't count it. No,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
If
But,
I'm
like-
in the shower with you and I gotta piss, I'll piss on you just to be like.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like haha, but it's not like a sexual thing.
I look at it different now after the Diddy stuff. A lot of shit I do, I think like, hey, oh no Diddy.
You're like, maybe I should give this a go.
I gotta give him props though.
It's creative.
Not just that, like, how much time you got in a day?
He's putting in work.
You're not just freaking off. You're organizing the freak off, looking for prostitutes, ordering them, getting
Partying
the
for
loot,
like 3 days.
getting the hotels.
And running a successful business.
Still,
Simultaneously.
not just one. Think
It's
about it.
impressive,
You got a
I'm not gonna
clothing
lie.
line.
Yeah.
You got alcohol. You got perfume. You run a record label.
And media companies. What was the name?
Revolt.
Revolt, yeah. Putting on these events and award shows.
You know
He probably
what?
has a good management team helping him.
Looking at it now, I can see why he got to relieve some stress.
Yeah.
After doing all of that, I don't want to fuck. I'm too tired. You know what? Let me just watch you do it.
You know what? Maybe you're onto something. Maybe
He's
so
outsourcing.
tired. He's outsourcing.
Yeah. That's what successful people do.
Delegation.
Yeah. If you want to get ahead in the world. Yeah, he's got 5 jobs, running companies, investment deals, traveling around the world. You got to outsource someone to fuck your wife.
You know what? The more you say it, because think about
You
it.
know what? I think we're onto something
What do
here.
you always hear about rich people, successful people, and their spouses? He never has enough time for me.
Yeah.
He's too
Yeah.
busy with work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Diddy's probably, you know what? I'll even go further. He's a great partner because he's like, you know what? I'm not
really
showing
thoughtful.
my girl enough time. I'm not beating up like I should. Let me get it professional. And you know what? You pick him out. You pick out what you want. Let me do this for you. You know, shout out fucking P. Diddy, man.
The thing I found funny, I don't know if you saw the one, because Vlad, he interviewed 3 of the different
Yeah.
escorts. I thought it was so funny when he's like, he was asking him, he's like, did you ever find it like hard to perform knowing that Diddy was watching?
The Punisher.
And yeah, no, it was the other one. I forget his name. Don, I think. Don
Was it the
dealer?
one that did MMA?
I don't know. I forget the name of him, but he was like, he's like, I don't know. It's kind of like a vibe. He's like, Diddy's in the back, like dancing, like "Go King, Go King." He's like drinking. He's like, yo, like, he's like, yeah, get it. Like, and I'm like, yo, that's so like funny. Just like Diddy like ad libbing in the back as you're like,
Get that.
he's like, yeah, get it, King, get it, King. Like,
They can't stop us.
they can't. Like, I
Can't
thought
stop,
that
won't
was
stop.
such a funny fucking image in my head.
Imagine that. You're pumping. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Yeah.
I think that would throw me off personally.
Oh, yeah. Definitely having a...
It'd be a bit weird, but after like 6 or 7 times,
Yeah, you'd like it.
I would
But
do it.
You like the motivation. You're
That's
like,
the thing.
it's so
Would you want to
supportive.
get used to that?
He's like hyping you up.
I don't
A
want
hype
another
man.
man hyping me up while I'm
Hype
having
man
sex.
while you're fucking beating up his pussy. Not his pussy, but
Whoa.
Well,
Um,
if we just take a step back, right?
take a step back.
And we just look at it strictly from the thing like, you know what? Cassie's a freak.
yeah, definitely.
Diddy wants to be a good partner.
Yeah.
Well, let me provide for my woman. I can see why they let him go free.
He's actually really thoughtful.
Yeah.
And the only reason he burned down Kid Cudi's car and broke into his house and opened all those
Allegedly.
presents is because he cares.
Kid Cudi had it coming though.
You're fucking with someone's girl?
Yeah. Diddy's girl, one of the most powerful people in rap music.
You're asking for it.
I feel like he got off light.
He's lucky didn't fuck him, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we
feel
should
like
keep
if he
those
played his
rumors
cards
going.
right, he could have just talked to Diddy. Diddy would have been like, I'll let you fuck her. Just let me watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did he have to go behind his back?
Yeah.
I feel like
shady,
that's
man.
what made him mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I have no problem with you having sex with my wife,
I just want to watch.
but
You
don't
didn't
cut me
involve
out of
me.
it.
You didn't invite me.
Yeah. So why are you cutting me out?
Yeah.
Just fucking
I feel like
sit.
we've exhausted this topic.
Yeah, man. Just sit.
I don't know.
Um,
Diddy, man. It'll be interesting to see what his comeback looks like. I give it like 3 weeks until he's hosting another party.
Emphasis on coming on back, dog.
I think he should just lay low. I think he should just move to Thailand
He's
and
going to
lay
keep
low for the
throwing
rest of
parties.
his life.
Man. He probably won't be hiring escorts, but he's going to keep doing parties. I think a lot of people are going to go. The Diddy comeback party is probably going to be crazy.
I think he's just going to have a lot of waivers for people to fill out. Like consent forms, on video recording. Like, do you agree to this? Yes. Excellent.
He's
Come
not going to
on in.
stop doing the freak offs because after the Cassie video came out, he did a couple freak offs after that. Like that
recently.
happened, that happened between him being in jail and the Cassie video coming out. So like in that 4-month period, like when they arrested him in New York, he had ketamine and shit on him too. Like he was still doing drugs and partying.
Special K, baby.
Yeah.
But like, I do think it's it's bad for society to normalize this kind of behavior. I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
think
yeah.
that too. Like I think it's obviously funny to make light of it, but realistically, I don't think people should be looking at it and being like, you know what, maybe I should do that too.
Yeah, one day our daughters are gonna get pissed on. Like, that's fucking crazy, man.
The only person that they should get pissed on is their
No one.
Their husband.
their loving husband, maybe in the shower.
If I find out my daughter's husband pissed on her,
What if it was in the shower?
let me piss on you, nigga.
What if it was in the shower?
Nah, son.
What if it was by accident in the shower?
We piss on daughters, bro. Our daughters don't get pissed on. That's how we rockin'.
Wait, say that again?
We piss on daughters. Our daughters don't get pissed on.
Oh, okay. What if your daughter's in a hot tub with her husband and he pees in the hot tub and that technically
That's
gets
not
on her?
pissing on her. That's pissing around her.
But it's getting on her.
I feel like pissing in a hot tub is worse, man.
That's a party foul.
That's a super party foul.
But does that count as pissing on someone?
I'm not gonna lie. I piss in the pool.
So you're pissing on people.
That's fucked up.
in
I'm not
essence.
gonna lie. When I was a kid, pissing in the pool every time.
What stopped me from pissing in the pool? You know, Grown Ups, the movie.
No.
There's a movie called Grown Ups, like Adam Sandler, the guy from
Sounds
King of Queens.
familiar.
So in that movie, they're all in the swimming pool, and when they piss,
It turns color.
the water changed.
Yeah.
After that, I'm like, oh, they're on to me.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
I never tried to find out.
Apparently it is. But I don't think they do it really because
People be
you would
pissing
never
in
be
pools.
able to go in a pool because everyone's pissing in that shit. Not everyone, but like I'd
Okay,
say
well, you know
enough.
you're
Like probably
pissing
like
in the pool.
when I was young, every time.
When I was young, aka 3 months ago,
No, like
I know
think
people
I
are
stopped.
peeing in pools.
I bet you're pissing in the sauna.
I stopped when I was like a teenager.
I bet you're pissing in the sauna.
Hey man, there's no sign that says you can't.
You're pissing in
You're
the dry
pissing in
Pissing
sauna.
on the
Oh,
rocks.
you're a fiend.
Like just like because
On the rocks.
everyone's so sweaty that it's like, is this pee or sweat?
No.
They'll never know. You're just sitting there.
Like no one's thinking anything. They're like, oh,
Yeah, you can't.
must have
do
showered right before he came in.
Man. Where is it okay to piss?
that. The washroom.
Yeah.
In the washroom, and I guess on Diddy's girls. Like fuck.
Yeah.
What if you take a piss and then you just pissed and then you go to have sex and there's technically still piss there and you get a little bit on them? Does that count?
Well, it would be
That's
in
just
them.
bad hygiene.
But like hypothetically,
You don't shake your dick.
like hypothetically you didn't and you just went right
It
for
wouldn't
it.
be enough to cause an issue.
But so it doesn't count as getting pee on them, like peeing on
Okay,
them.
it
but
would
here's
be
the thing.
in-
Have you ever made a girl squirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been pissed on.
It's not the same.
It's like 50% piss.
I don't believe that.
It is.
Yeah. I
Look
got
it up
piss in
right
my
now.
mouth then.
Look it up right now.
I don't want to settle this one.
How many times have you been pissed on?
0.
So you've never made a girl squirt.
Squirt isn't piss.
It is piss. I've been pissed on. If it's that kind of pee, I can live with it.
No.
Do it again.
Some girls be fucking pissing, man. Like I'd say there was 2 in particular where like it wasn't at my house, it was at her bed, but I was like, God
But
damn.
it doesn't smell like piss.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So
but it's
that's why I'm
piss.
like, it's not the same.
But girls piss. What does girls piss smell like?
I'm sure it just smells like piss.
I don't know.
I don't know if it does.
Why would it smell any different?
I don't know. It's just it's not cum. I know that. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, it's not cum because different. Female cum is different than
Than
the
ours.
piss.
Well, I mean, obviously.
No,
yeah.
but it's like there's a difference between female orgasm and some of the squirt shit going on. Sometimes it's, you know,
I feel like the
like
science
when
is out
girls
on
have
this
all
one.
that liquid, that's not female cum. That's piss.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a
I've
scientist.
I've got piss on my head. I've got it on my fucking Johnson. I've got it in my mouth.
You like that a little too much.
No, when you say it's piss, like obviously now when you're saying it out loud, it's fucking crazy. But at the time, like,
No, you're okay with both kinds of piss then. That's what it implies.
Yo, there's a good saying. I like.
honestly, if we're keeping it a buck, you know what I mean? This is a safe space.
It's a safe
It
space.
depends on whose it is.
The internet's a safe space.
None of these people know me. It's not gonna get back to anyone that I know.
Hopefully not.
What, the people that know you and the people that know me, like our mutual friends, they're not that mutual for me, so I'm not that worried.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Unless this goes super viral. But
And then your
no
mom
one from,
watches
no
it.
one from the church sees
it's
it,
not
so-
like Thorun's mom is subscribed to this.
no one from my
podcast.
church watches
Yeah.
it, so I'm good. You know what I mean?
No, there's a saying I like. Or it's like a joke. Is what's the difference between a chickpea and a lentil?
What?
I've never had a lentil on my chest.
It's like, what's the difference between nuts on the wall and nuts on your chin? Nuts on your chin means there's a dick in your mouth.
For some reason, I saw that joke going somewhere like that.
But yeah, no, just, getting pissed on, there's a difference between getting squirted on and someone actually fucking peeing on you.
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't know. I feel
It's
like sometimes
totally different.
with certain girls, the line's kind of
Squirt is clear, piss is kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piss is piss. Squirt is squirt.
Yeah, the flavors are different too. 100%, what are you talking
Speaking from experience.
about? Piss is salty. I watch fucking Man vs. Wild.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Bear
I
Grylls
don't.
is drinking enough piss for me to know that piss and fucking squirt are two different things.
I don't think they're equivalent.
Can we look this up, please? We need to be like
Yeah,
accurate
what's
with
the
our
percentage?
sources.
Yeah, I think there's
we
like a
need to
percentage
be like
of
do our research.
how much of female discharge is
Chat
fucking
GPT this.
liquid and how much of it is piss.
This is like what Chat GPT was invented for.
Okay, so this is what Google Gemini says.
No.
Squirting is not simply urine, though it often contains urine.
Yeah. See.
Fuck. It's a complex fluid that includes urine and secretions from Skene's glands, sometimes referred to as the female prostate. While the bladder is the origin of the fluid, the exact chemical composition is still being researched.
I think there was a study that they did.
Whoa,
on this.
whoa. So squirt is fucking bladder secretions?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can girls squirt from their ass?
No, that's something else.
I just want to know.
No, what you have experience in that?
No, because
department?
I'm pretty sure they can orgasm from their butt. I seen it on a podcast. Horrible
What kind of fucking podcast is that?
No, horrible decisions. I was watching Flagrant, but Andrew Schultz was
The exact
there, so they
chemical
brought on
makeup
a
of squirting
co-host.
fluid is still under investigation, but it's not solely urine.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Yeah, and I was watching the podcast, and the main host wasn't there, so they brought in different co-hosts, and they were just talking about scandalous shit. And the lady, she's like, "Yeah, I've had a fucking," because she was saying she pegs her man. And she was saying the first time I had an anal orgasm, I'm like, how can I not share this with someone? And her man was down. I'm like, that's wild. But so if you have an orgasm from your butt, it's just a dry orgasm? Is that what you're saying? Fuck, where did we go, man?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I feel like we've gotten off topic.
Very far.
Okay, let's move on
Move on
from this debauchery.
Diddy.
I still
We're
think
gonna-
he should be fucking
He should
locked
be in
up.
jail.
I think he
I
should
think
be in
Cassie
jail.
should be in jail, and 50 Cent's baby mama should be in jail.
Well, that's okay.
Lock them all up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is technically, you could almost say Cassie is
She was
guilty of the crimes that he's being charged
Yeah.
for
Picking up-
procuring prostitution, for paying them, for transporting them across state lines.
I think they're suing her right now. The
Maybe.
escorts for giving her them STDs.
Yeah.
She gave the escorts STDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. I think that there's probably way more shit that's just never going to come out.
I see what you did there. Just the tip.
Just the tip. And there's probably a bunch of other stuff he did that he should be in jail for. Like
I
killing,
really
like
believe
killing
he
Tupac.
I really believe he fucked Meek Mill, Justin Bieber, Usher, and Nick Cannon.
You believe it?
Yeah.
I still exactly like I still.
I don't think
feel
he
like
did. I don't think he did.
Because look at
Like
Justin
on- no,
Bieber
but just
now,
like
bro.
on
He's
some
been going
power
crazy
move
since
shit.
this Diddy
Okay.
stuff has been happening.
Have you guys seen the movie The Brutalist?
No.
I haven't.
What kind
Have you
movies
heard
are
of it?
watching? No.
Sounds brutal. Walk us through it.
Anyways, the point is it's about some architect, and he's like from Eastern Europe, and then he comes to America, and he falls on hard times, and then like he was an architect back home.
Did he get pissed on?
So in the movie, he starts working for this rich guy,
Oh, no.
and he gets him to build this crazy monument. He's like, "Oh my god, like you're such a good architect." And then at one point in the movie, because this guy's a heroin addict, he's like, they're at a party together. He passes out somewhere, and the rich guy sticks his dick in his ass as a power move. Like, not even fucking him, but just like as a power move, like on some Diddy shit.
Diddy.
No, Diddy.
And then, yeah, he's just like, "You're my bitch," basically, and then like leaves.
Yeah, if
like
someone
he's
fucks
not
you
even.
in
It's
their
not even
ass.
about busting a nut. He's just like on like a.
Oh, he just put it in there?
Yeah, just to be like, just because I can, you're my bitch, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's where, like, sure, all this other stuff, maybe that's for his pleasure. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did some of that other shit on some power move shit.
Maybe.
Where's your garbage can at?
It's
Just put it in the
in
fucking.
the other room.
In the cut?
Yeah.
oh yeah, just pop it in there. Anyways, so I say lock him up still.
That shit's crazy, son.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of which,
Diddy.
I feel like the next topic is like the real
The real stuff.
bread and butter
Yeah.
of what's going on.
so okay, Epstein.
Epstein.
My dog.
Now that's yo, you know the crazy thing about this whole thing too? I found like the whole Diddy thing was getting way more media attention than the Epstein trial ever has.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I almost felt like he was like a sacrificial lamb to take away from what was really going on, which was the Epstein shit. You know?
yeah.
Take down a black man to protect the Jew.
Yeah, literally. But oh, don't fuck with it. You gotta hold it.
Oh.
Oh. No, we're good. You're good. Don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So recently, just a couple days ago, they came out and said there's no Epstein client list, and that there's no video of him, of like his cell or whatever when he supposedly killed himself. Like all the shit that
You guys
they
see
said
that
like
video of him on the Joe Rogan podcast of the director of the CIA?
yeah, and while he was on the podcast was when Elon Musk tweeted out that fucking Trump was in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And he was trying to like backpedal and be like, it was just crazy timing for that to happen. But
Shout out Uncle Donnie, man.
and then the other day Donald Trump was asked about it and he like shut it down. Do you see that video?
Or where he's like, "Oh, I can't believe you're trying to talk about this when there's like
Yeah.
all this stuff happening in Texas."
Yeah, which is like, I don't know, it's a little shady. It's a little shady. And there's
extremely shady.
And there's videos of Trump kicking it with Epstein like back in the 90s or whatever.
I mean, Trump used to chill with Diddy, too.
Yeah. They're all hanging out together.
There's definitely something going on.
Definitely like, yeah.
So, okay, the thing is, like, right? The people hosting these parties, like Diddy, Epstein, they should go to jail. What about the other people that went?
Yeah. I think that's what people are like. They were expecting this client list of, because there was a lot of huge prominent figures, even bigger than people that would attend the Diddy parties. Like these are like princes, royal families, fucking billionaires, politicians. Like all these people were going to Epstein's Islands for fucking decades. And witnesses, like female witnesses who've come out and said like they were trafficked by Epstein for years, and they have all these accounts of shit that happened, and for them to just say, oh, there's no client list is like pretty crazy, you know?
Yeah, it's total bullshit.
Even the papers they released, like, everything was, like, redacted. All the lines were blacked out. Like,
Yeah.
I just think with even the Diddy situation, it's just too many powerful people involved where it's like, you know what? Let's just leave it alone.
That's exactly what the Diddy situation was too. And same thing with this, where they're like, if this gets out, we will kill all of you. Like everyone's who's involved with leaking this shit, like you're dying, or something really bad's
Yeah.
going to happen to you, or your life is ruined.
Because think about it, like even if they say with the Diddy stuff, like even if Jay-Z was doing all the stuff Diddy was, Jay-Z's a billionaire too.
Yeah.
You're gonna take
He's
out,
arguably the most powerful person in hip hop right now.
yeah, so it's like you're gonna take
With
out
Roc
2
Nation.
billionaires?
Yeah.
Nah, dog.
I mean, I think, and that's, I don't know if it's just a North America problem. I think it's a global problem, but like, I think it says something about society where if you're rich enough, you're just above the law, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, it's also power too. It's not just money.
Well, the money's the power.
Yeah, but there's another. They are kind of separate in a way, where I feel like influence, connections, blackmail. Obviously, I think that's a big part of the Epstein thing was the whole blackmail, because he had a painted image on the island in his house of Bill Clinton in a fucking dress. You ever see that painting?
Yeah. So
No.
So literally, it was found that like in Epstein's island, he had like a big painting on his wall of Bill Clinton in a dress with fucking red high heels on. Pull it up.
You wouldn't just have that.
Pull it up, Jamie. Like, that's some crazy shit to have in your living room.
Yeah, you wouldn't just have that for no reason.
Fuck, there was something I was gonna say. I forget.
Yeah, but it's like you said, it's not just like, yeah, you can have money, but that's not the same as having money, knowing people,
Yeah.
having influence to make shit happen. You know what I mean?
What I was gonna say was,
Oh, Bill.
yeah, that's crazy. The thing that was so crazy to me was when Trump was running for office, like in the recent presidential running, he said he was going to release the Epstein files. And now he's just completely 180'd on it. And I'm wondering, A, if it's because he's in it. But that would be weird that he said he was going to release it, then he didn't. I'm thinking it's because it could be too. He realized they were going to JFK his ass if he tried to release that shit. Because they already tried to kill him,
Yeah.
you know? And for him, I think he might have realized, like, this is just something where if you touch it, like, you're going to get fucking killed.
It's too many people, bro.
Yeah.
It's too many people.
Yeah. You got to save this image so we can post it. Like, have it in the video.
Locked in, man.
Is that a painting or a photo?
I think it's a painting. Oil painting.
That's crazy, though.
Bill never looked so good, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I don't want to defend these people, but it's like, this has been going on for how long? Like, you know, he's not the first person to do what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Epstein?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely don't agree with touching young people, but it's like, you know, if you're telling an actor like, yo, you want this role, suck my dick, like, that's kind of how it goes.
I feel like the Epstein stuff was a little more
Than that, for sure.
More trafficking.
Well,
than-
it was supposedly it was a blackmail operation. So you would get these people out, fly them to the island. Like a lot of scientists, a lot of like really influential scientists, big politicians, billionaires, flying them to this island, having them have these fucking sexual encounters with minors. But then it was all videotaped because the whole place was wired with hidden cameras. And then so you would have these videos of these powerful and influential people, and you could say, and they say he was a Mossad agent, so it's like a huge network of a blackmail operation where you can have this dirt on people and be like, yo, you gotta do this, and this. Because it's one thing if you say, oh, like, I'm gonna cut your deal or whatever, but it's like, it's a different type of blackmail,
Yeah.
you know, to have influence over these like powerful people.
You got
know?
a pawn now.
Yeah.
And think about it, it's like you said, they're powerful people. So it's like,
Yeah.
imagine you got dirt on a politician. You're like, look, I own a casino.
Yeah.
I need you to pass this off for gambling.
Yeah.
And I got blackmail on you. You're going to make it happen.
And at that level too, you can't just do shit like that. You can start wars, you can overthrow governments, you can fucking influence like political elections. Like shit's crazy, you know?
They had to take him out.
Yeah.
And it's like,
And it was all run by the Jews.
and they say like, yo, he hung himself.
I don't know about that.
When you go to
Orchestrated, organized.
yeah, when you go to jail, first thing they do is they take all your strings and then they give you clothes without strings. So how are you going to hang yourself without a...
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
There's photos of Mark Carney with Ghislaine Maxwell. Have you seen that?
no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, pull that up.
Fucking with that young pussy.
Snopes trying to say it's fake, but it's real, bro. It's just crazy, man. Shit's fucking crazy. Yeah. Carney kicking it with Ghislaine.
Is that her?
Yeah. Black hair. No, it's the
Look at that face. That's the face of a kitty diddler right there.
Carney's happy, man.
Yeah, man, just got some 14-year-old walls, dog.
This is Thorun's boy.
I feel like this doesn't prove much, but
I know you feel that way.
um,
They're chopping it up, man. They're friends.
What you doing next week, man? You trying to get some ass? Got some young hoes on the way.
Hey, that's how he got elected prime minister.
Fucking with the young hoes?
Fucking with Ghislaine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that.
no, I feel like the Canadian election was a different story, but
Yeah, it's totally not rigged.
Bias. We got an Asian right next to us, dog.
got a what?
We got an Asian right next to us.
Agent or an Asian?
Agent.
Oh, they said an Asian.
Yeah, I can't disclose any secrets.
What is it like being Jewish, though? Like, do you have to get a membership or whatever? Like, do you have to renew it, or they just know who you are?
Do you get flown to an island?
It's just when you're born. They keep a list.
They know, right?
Yeah, they know.
Makes sense.
Must be nice.
So, how do you feel about the Israel and Palestine beef right now?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate.
For who?
For obviously for the Palestinians, it sucks that that's happening.
I agree.
Sucks.
No, I do legitimately agree. But yeah,
Yeah, it's I'd hate to
You hate to what?
I'd hate to be a Palestinian right now.
I see. So you're against what Israel's doing? That's what you're saying?
I think they definitely overreacted. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your message right now for the Israel government if they're watching?
That's not my place to say. No, I mean, what am I gonna say that's gonna make a difference?
One voice can make a difference.
There's a lot
See
of
something, say something.
yeah.
You could be the difference.
You could be posting on your story, man.
You could always be doing more.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single post on your story, buddy.
He's not as close to the situation as
I'm
you are.
aura farming right now. I can't let it distract from my Instagram aura. Yeah.
Well, my account's on private, so.
Yeah. Should be fucked though. Like I thought, like World War III was gonna break out a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was looking like that for a little bit.
Yeah, the missiles were flying. Shit was crazy.
One thing I gotta respect about Donald Trump ever since he came into office, they be dropping bars at these press conferences.
Oh yeah.
Even when he bombed the Yemeni.
Did he bomb Yemen?
He killed one of their ambassadors.
Oh, like a year or two ago, or a while ago.
You know when the general came out and do the press conference?
Yeah.
So help you God, if you mess with us, someone else is gonna be raising your children. That was fucking bars.
Yeah, he's definitely gangster in that regard. Joe Biden doesn't have a single quote like that.
He can't even hop on at Twitter at random times of the night.
Yeah.
Like Trump, he'll drop something on Twitter and you look at the time like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Man's cooking.
Yeah, I liked what he said when he was like, Iran and Israel have been fighting so long they don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore.
That was crazy. Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's an accurate assessment of the situation.
Yeah.
He was
It's very
telling
unfiltered. Yeah.
He was telling the Palestinians to leave their country because you're all gonna die. Like that's fucking hilarious. Yeah. A president is telling you this on Twitter. Like, what a time to be
Yeah,
alive.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad not to be over there
Over where?
in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost felt like, so I did feel like I don't know. Just with the extent of the bombing that Israel was doing to Palestine and Gaza, and like you've seen that video of like, or the photo where like shit's just destroyed. Like there's like nothing left. It's all rubble.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, they're trying to start World War III. You know? Because like when they say like, oh, targeted airstrikes, or they're fucking hiding their shit under hospitals or whatever, when you just completely flatten a place, A, that's a war crime. And B, it's like knowing that like the rest of the Muslim world is going to react a certain way, and they're fucking surrounded by Islamic countries.
Yeah.
Like every country in that region besides Israel is an Islamic country, you know? And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it doesn't make sense.
They don't fuck with.
Obviously, October 7th was bad, you know? But it's like seeing that, like, that overreaching of just, like, completely flattening and, like, killing, like, fucking 30, 50, 60,000 kids. I don't know how many it is, but it's a crazy number of people.
I don't think it was that many, but it's a lot.
It is like that many, dude.
60,000 kids?
At least 30,000.
Bro, and that's the thing. Like you said, they're bombing schools and hospitals.
Yeah. They bombed. There was a bunch of people trying to get food and water and shit, and they bombed those people. Like, they're just bombing everything.
Yeah. It's fucked
And
up.
then, like, when Iran fucking started shooting all those missiles in there, I was kind of like, what the fuck did you expect to happen? Not that I agree with fucking, you know, I'm not, like, out here pro Sharia law and shit like that. But it's like, I don't know. It's just wild.
I don't know. Sometimes though, if neighbors are beefing, let them beef. It's not our problem.
No, I don't think the United States should get involved. But there's a weird history with the United States supporting Israel, you know?
Wonder what that's all about.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't think the United States should be like, you know, getting involved with that conflict.
No one should
Because
get
that's where it blows it into a global
world
conflict.
war, yeah.
You know? Where it's like, fuck, man, Israel's been poking the hornet's nest. They start to get some flack for it. It's like, let them sort their shit out, you know? And even it's so complicated too, because I know a lot of people that live in Israel don't support what's happening with the shit that's in Palestine. And they were like, before October 7th, they were supposed to, there was a lot of protests and riots trying to get Netanyahu to step down, you know? So it's like, it's so complicated. That's kind of why we don't fucking talk about it. But it's like, you know, I don't know. It's, war is bad.
Yeah, war is bad. And I mean, then you could talk about the whole Ukraine thing too.
Yeah.
While we're at it.
Well, I mean, I feel like the difference between Ukraine and Israel is like, okay, what Israel's are saying, like, they can't take this land because God promised us this land. So if the Muslims come back to this land, Jesus is going to come down. It's going to be like on a type of Sodom and Gomorrah thing. You're going to have divine retribution.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Well, I mean, if you guys are so sure about that, let them come and let's see what happens. If you guys are so honest about that with Ukraine and Russia, yeah, it's wrong, but at the same time, Ukraine used to be part of Russia. They just
It did
just
for
trying to
years.
take back what's
It
theirs.
was what, in like 2007 or 2014 that they had a military coup and that it was no longer Russia.
Yeah, so
Like, Ukraine hasn't been around that long.
Yeah, so they're just trying to take back what was theirs.
Yeah, it is like,
Ukraine is older than 2014.
No, but I think pretty sure they were still technically.
there was
part
something
of-
that happened in 2014 where they
I
took.
think that was just a small part.
Yeah, no,
It
there
was a
little
part,
coup. Yeah,
but
there
like,
was like a
it's
tiny
been
part of
happening
it.
over years.
I think that's when Klitschko came into power.
Yeah, like Ukraine used to be Russia, I think, prior
Well, I think
to
it was part of the
2000.
USSR, wasn't it?
No, even before that, like after that, I think it was part of Russia. It was in the last like 20 years that it became
But okay,
Ukraine.
it's its own place though now. Like it is,
After
its,
a military coup that was supposedly propped up by the CIA.
but it's
if you
it
go-
is, but then you could look at Belgium too. Like
Yeah.
like the Dutch and the French were fighting over that
one
area
thing-
for so long.
the
And
one-
then the point is though, it's like, hey, we're just our own people. We don't want to be part of whatever you guys are trying to do. And
Yeah,
I
but-
think that's perfectly reasonable.
But their leader isn't Putin.
Yeah. The one thing that
know what I mean?
I find weird about the whole Ukraine-Russia thing, or just going back, so during the Cold War, part of their peace agreement was that NATO wouldn't expand any further east towards Russia, and that was their like nuclear agreement. And since then, over the last 40 years, they've gradually, all these countries are joining NATO. up to the point where they're like bordering countries with Russia, and they're trying to move like nuclear weapons and all these facilities into these like bordering countries. And apparently they were trying to get Ukraine to join NATO, and Ukraine's like right up next to Russia, and apparently that was not like taking sides, but it's
If
like
they're a sovereign country, they should be allowed to do what they want to do.
but that goes against their peace agreement too.
But if they're their own country, they should be allowed to do what they want. It shouldn't be up to Russia to dictate it.
Well, they shouldn't have made that agreement, and that voids the agreement.
Sure, and that's why they're fighting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that if Ukraine isn't propped up by the West the way it is, and Russia can just take it, because if it was up to Russia, they'd probably just take the whole country.
No, because I think.
But then it's like now China's going to think, oh, we'll just take Taiwan. Because it's like, oh, like if Russia's doing it, no one's doing anything, then we'll just take Taiwan. No one's going to do anything. And I think if we want to go back to an imperialist world, that's why we're fighting now. We want to move beyond an imperialist world.
It depends who you ask, though. Some people say Taiwan is China, bro. Make Taiwan China again. Dude, I want to make hats. Make
Yes,
Taiwan China
it
again.
just like it just depends on from what side you're looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're looking from the Russian side, it's like that's our land.
Yeah, like if you grew up in China and you like, because we have Western propaganda here. Like, I think a lot of the time we're so like,
Okay, but I know Ukrainians. They are not like, oh yeah, we're Russian. They
No.
don't like the war. They don't want to be a part of Russia. They're
No,
like,
yeah.
we're our
kinda
own
fucked up
people.
right
they do
now.
speak
We're our
Russian.
own country.
Though. They do speak Russian.
Yeah, they also speak Ukrainian though.
Yeah.
Like Ukraine is its own thing.
Now,
No.
But you could say the same thing about Belgium. You could be like, oh, that's not a real place. Like that's actually the Dutch should have.
well,
That
they're
should
not
be-
trying to take it back. Like that's the big difference here. Because I think Russia.
But they for so long
they
the
want
Dutch and the
waterway.
French
No,
were
there's
fighting
a
over it.
waterway in Ukraine that I think that they want. So right now they've taken over like half of Ukraine. I'm pretty sure, right? Like half of Ukraine is under Russian occupancy, and
I don't think it's that much.
I don't think it's that
They've
much.
been getting pushed back and forth, the lines.
yeah, but I think
through
the
the
main thing
war.
is they want the waterway in Ukraine. That's like their main.
They say
goal.
Ukraine's like the breadbasket of Europe too, because they provide like the majority of the grain for a lot of European countries. So it's like a tactical resource.
Well, for sure, yeah.
I think the thing is, I don't know, it's just so complicated, man. Like, and you gotta be like really well versed in like geographic, historical history to properly fucking dive into these subjects. Where it's like, bro, like I'm fucking Canadian. Like
Yeah.
I've never been to fucking Israel. I've never been to Ukraine. I've never been to Russia. I don't really even have fucking like close friends who are from these places, you know? So it's like speculating on what the fuck has been going on in these countries since before we were born. It's like,
Yeah, and the thing is, the information we get out here is actually different from what's happening out there. Like
yeah,
when I was in Ethiopia, my family would get news here like, oh, there's gonna be riots, there's gonna be racial tension, all of that. So they call me like, yo, don't go outside, it's gonna be war. But I'm out there and I'm like, it's fine out here.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. It's like the duck, duck, goose thing.
Yeah. Or
think-
telephone, right?
Telephone, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not duck, duck.
Like, what do you mean, duck, duck, goose?
I feel like it kind of is in a way. You don't know who's going to be the goose. Is Ukraine the goose? Is Taiwan the goose? We're just going duck, duck, duck.
I don't know. I feel like you got to iron that analogy out a little bit.
You were cooking, but not with oil.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish you could fucking parlay this shit.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how you can
You
bet
can bet
online?
on it, yeah.
You can bet online.
There might be.
I think you can do it
a
on
way to
stake, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like if you could like
Sponsor.
bet on like who's going to win wars and shit, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, you
It'd
can
be
do it.
something,
You
yeah.
just gotta find one of those DGen websites. You can bet on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you could really slice it either way. I could see both angles, but ultimately, fighting in war and bloodshed is bad. But
Especially fighting against Russia, you're gonna get fucked up if you're Ukraine.
Yeah.
I think it's just because Russia wants their land, but if Russia just said, fuck you, we're nuking your ass.
Yeah.
but then they couldn't even use the land anyways.
Exactly. That's why they want the land. That's why they, you know,
Russia just has way more people.
way more land, way more people, way more military.
Yeah, like the only reason Ukraine's lasted this long is because
We backing them up.
we
They get
backed them.
foreign
We would
aid.
send them all these guns and weapons.
For sure. But then I think the question is, isn't that a good thing? They should be propped up because it's like if you
Is
just
it really though?
But because the United States
Okay.
and Canada, we've given like hundreds of billions of dollars to this
Okay,
conflict.
let's talk about China silently taking over Africa. What about that?
I've seen their influence out there. I'm not a fan of it.
Well, and it's like, should we just allow this to happen?
Well, the politicians are allowing it to happen. They're
But
taking
there's so
their
much
money.
corruption.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So it's like,
Because China's been giving them money. The United States hasn't been giving them money.
But
me
that's the thing is
personally,
like,
if you're investing in my country, right? Like I'll give you an example. Asians, we live in Vancouver. We see them all the time. They come, they populate, and they change your city or your country or wherever they're at into theirs. Like you can't go to Richmond now and see a place where it's just English writing. If anything, you're gonna get Oriental writing first. I don't want to be racist, say it's just Chinese, but you know what I mean. You're gonna get Oriental script first, and then under it's gonna be English. I was out in Ethiopia. They're doing work out there, and they're actually sending workers.
well, that's the thing. They're not even employing locals.
They are, but it's like at the same time, you want skilled labor, right? I've seen constructions that Ethiopians do, and I've seen constructions that the Asians are doing. Asians look like proper construction. Ethiopian construction, they have wood and scaffolding, like made from like not even timber, like the actual. It looks like a tree branch, just skinned down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like the
It's
States.
not work safe.
Like America, they'll pull up to your country with the military and just post up
Yeah.
and won't leave. At least China, they send in workers, not military.
They're building shit. The thing is, too, even about like the Chinese
Yeah.
influence in like especially Western Canada, they've been here for a long time. Like they built the fucking railroad and shit.
At least
it's
they
not
work.
like they fucking actually contributed a lot to. I don't know. I
I'm
think
not saying anything
Chinese
about-
immigrants in Canada have been here for like generations to the point where they are like contribute like
they're
in
more
the same
local
way
than
that
a lot
like
of the people here,
Europeans have like contributed to North American culture. Like I don't know. I
Okay, the
think,
only reason I said that, and nothing because that they're Asian. It's just it's like modern day imperialism where they're going into a place and they're even giving out loans that they know they're not going to be able to pay back, and they're like, okay, well, we'll as a payment, well, how about we just take it then? So they're basically just taking
That's
shit
kind of how a
economically.
loan works. Like you put up collateral,
yeah.
and then if you can't pay it up, they take your collateral. Or like, let's say you want to buy a house, right?
But they're doing it knowing that they can't pay it back.
But no one else. Hey, that's your
Don't
assuming
take the
that.
loan.
Sure,
If
But no
I
one's
say to
offering.
you,
No one
hey,
else is offering
let me
to
give you
invest
$1
in these
million.
countries.
Let me give you $1 million, and I know you can't pay me back, and you know you can't pay me back. But if you still take the loan and sign up with that collateral, and I come take your collateral later, who's at fault? Is it me for offering you knowing you can't pay it, or you taking that loan knowing you can't repay it?
well, something should be done about it. I don't think that, like, sure, yeah.
So you're saying pull themselves up by the bootstraps?
Well, I'm saying that this is just a nice way of going about imperialism.
Yeah, but it's like I prefer the Asian way. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. I don't want to specify a group, right? But there's a group of immigrants coming into Canada now, very large numbers.
I wonder who that could be.
I'll keep it a buck with you, right? I'll go to the airport. How am I gonna go to an airport in Canada, speak to a person in English, and you can't respond to me in proper English? How did you get a job at the airport?
Yeah,
They know a guy, their cousin.
their buddy knows a guy.
So if I have to say who would I prefer, I'll take the Chinese method, dog. At least they come in not just working, they working hard and they working good. You know what I mean? So if it's
Thorun's anti-immigration.
I am too, but it's like you can't like not have immigrate. Like we live in Canada.
Well, the thing is too, because
We're a land of
the
immigrants.
birth rate is fucking plummeting. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. You need immigration to support the declining birth rates. You know, because nobody can afford to have kids, or not nobody, but a vast majority of the population can't until they're like 30, 40.
Yeah.
And then how easy is it for people to actually have kids at that age? You know, taking all this finasteride and shit like that, steroids, fucking up your hormone system. But it's like there's so many layers to this shit.
Yeah.
You know, where it's not like,
But at some point, bro, it's like too much. Like I'll give you the airport example because I've had to go like a lot recently, right?
mm-hmm.
Bro, just even basic communication or like you call customer service, something happens. Like, can't have a proper conversation with you, dude. You know what I mean? So that type of immigration, I'm against it. But it's like, You're sending your workers over here. They're actually working properly, going along with our system, not trying to switch it to their system. I'm cool with it because you can't avoid it now. You know what I mean? Like it's not like in the States where they're kicking people out.
Yeah. Well, they're kicking out illegal immigrants.
And that's amazing. I don't know why people are making such a ruckus about it. Like,
yeah, that's right.
my
Because
mom
I've heard people say too, like, dude, you go to any other country in the world, like you get caught living there illegally, they're gonna deport you.
my mom, she was getting mad about it. So I had to ask her, I'm like, you came to this country, my dad came to this country, my brother came. All of you guys came illegally through the proper process, right?
Yeah.
How would you feel if someone came here illegally? Forget about just taking your jobs, anything like they just came here illegally. They skipped the process that you had to go through. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Go through what I went through, right?
Yeah.
So what's the big issue?
Like, say if we went to Ethiopia,
Yeah.
and we lived there for like 20 years without getting a citizenship, or I don't know how it works. Like, would they deport us if we got caught?
When I was out there, even just to get a visa.
Yeah.
So you have a visitor visa for 3 months, right? 3 months passed, I was trying to get it reinstated again. The hassle I had to go through. And then so my visa got expired. I had to pay for every single day I was in the country when my visa was expired. And then I had to actually go get a yellow card out there. The process is fucking hectic. So when I see people living somewhere illegally, they get a fake ID, all that, and shit was working out for them, I kind of get mad because I actually have to go through a process. So much stress too.
Yeah.
It's not an easy process, right? So it's like, yeah, go through the process, whatever it takes, because you want to be in that country. We didn't ask for you to come here. We didn't want you here. You wanted to be here. So if you come here illegally and we kick you out, you can't complain. Like, if you get in trouble for a mistake you made, how entitled do you have to be like, what do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It's a bit weird. And I think it's also, too, because the Biden administration let so many people in. Like, they were just letting everyone in. You cross the border, they were just like, here you go. And what a lot of people were upset about, they were providing free, like, housing and fucking medical and all this shit. They were giving people, like, $2,000 a month, putting them up in hotels, illegal immigrants. And people are like, yo, like, you're not doing this for fucking citizens.
Or like the
Exactly.
asylum
Veterans.
cities.
Like veterans, citizens, they don't provide anything for them. But
Yeah.
illegal immigrants, they were providing them food, housing, medical care, allowances, and shit like that. The fuck? But it's like, it's not that there's like, it's just a weird double standard where it's like you're not doing this for citizens of your country,
But you're doing it
but
for
you're
legal
doing it
immigrants.
for people that came here illegally.
I don't know if you guys heard the New York, I think it was the governor or the mayor, right?
Yeah.
So he was explaining, a black guy. So he was like,
Adams.
Adams, there you go. So he's just like, yeah, I had a beef with the government because they were sending immigrants down from Texas
Yeah.
to New York,
Yeah.
but they're not giving me the funding to provide. I had to take it out of my own city, which I was not gonna do.
Yeah.
Because-
But New York said they were going to be an asylum city. That's why they were doing that. Where they're like, yo, if you're encouraging people to come down here, and Texas is like, all right, then we're going to fucking send them.
Send them, yeah. But it's like the government's the one that's supposed to be paying for that, not from the city.
State, not the
Yeah,
state.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, let's say we got illegal immigrants here. The tax money, everything that you're paying, instead of going to programs that would serve you and other citizens of our city, it's going to illegal immigrants,
Yeah.
refugees.
Yeah,
It's all
definitely
messy.
bullshit.
Yeah, the States is kind of, it's a mess.
Yeah, it is a mess though. Like the way they're going about it is messy. Like it's understandable angle, but it is messy.
It's like, do the ends justify the means, right? Like, you know what I mean?
I think that's the thing where it's like there probably is a better way to go about it.
But like, why is it such a big deal? Like, I'll give you an example. If you commit a crime and you go to jail, people aren't going to be like, oh, you shouldn't go to jail. Or that's me. Like, no, you did a crime, go to jail. So why is it when people are coming here illegally, we're going to give them grace?
I mean, unless they're proper refugees or something.
No, but that's what I mean. That's not illegal immigration. You went through some type of process. You know what I mean?
Right.
You didn't just jump the border.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, they took our jobs thing. They took our jobs. You've been sleeping on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the illegal immigration work reference thing. I have a huge beef with that.
Work reference? What do you mean by that?
All right, I might come off as
As a bigot,
inconsiderate, whatever.
bigoted,
The
racist.
views of the guests do not represent the views of the Thorun Skundo podcast.
I want to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm coming from an immigrant family saying this. You know, if a worker comes to a job where you have to communicate with people and you have, below average communication skills, and if I have an opening at the workplace and I already hired you, I shouldn't hire someone that you reference to me. You know what I mean? Or like, let's say someone wants a job and I have someone that's new to the country as their reference. I shouldn't hire that person.
So you want to know what's been happening though in Canada? So, because what's happening is people that come here, like from other countries, companies can pay them lower than minimum wage. So like I knew people at other restaurants I'd worked at the past. They were had come here from India. Fucking cool dudes, they're like friends of mine, but they told me how much they were getting paid. It was like less than $15 an hour. And so what happens is the company can pay these people a lesser wage, and then the government subsidies part of that wage all on top of that. So the company is saving huge amounts of money on employing people because they're paying them at a reduced wage, and part of that is being subsidized by the government. So that's why a lot of like young people are having so much trouble finding jobs, like entry-level jobs, is because companies are preferring to hire these people because they're saving huge amounts of money on paying these lesser wage to workers. And it's like, that's why I say earlier, like there's so many levels to this shit too. It's a combination of like government incompetence, people genuinely wanting to come here and just have a good opportunity, because you gotta understand that too. Like I know lots of people from Mexico, Latin America, fucking Middle East, India, who want to come here. Economy fucking sucks ass there. And
Yeah, they
like,
just want a better life.
They're like, yo, I can come to
Yeah.
Canada and make some more money and fucking stack it up and shit. Hell yeah. Even if it's only a few years to make some money, go back, have like a little nest egg, I get that. I don't fucking hate on that at all. But I think it's like part of
On the other hand, you do hate that, right?
Okay, I work for Service BC,
but it's the
right?
companies too. I think a lot of it's the corporations that are incentivized to have this like outsourced labor where they're saving huge amounts of money. Like
Maybe the government needs to stop subsidizing them.
I'm
then.
even against DEI, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, cause like, okay, I'll give you an example. I work for Service BC, right?
yeah.
You know how many times a day I'll get a phone call from a citizen and they'll be like, I'm so glad I could actually talk to someone that can just speak proper English that understands what I'm saying. So like, let's say I talk to 200 people a day, right? 75 of them are saying that thing. So think about it, right? You call the government, and even government workers have issue communicating with you, just basic communication. And these are people trying to do their taxes.
Wait, sorry. Did you say you're against DEI?
I am. Like, you shouldn't, like, I don't know if you guys seen this video. So one of Trump's, I guess, workers, what do you call people in the government under that party? One of Trump's party members. So he goes to schools. He's doing like an open conversation. You come up to the mic, you can ask him a question. So he said he was against DEI. But the way he explained it is, DEI works like this. 100 people apply for a job.
Yeah.
25 of them got to be white. 25 of them got to be black. 25 got to be trans. 25 of them got to be...
Yeah.
We're just looking for the quota.
Yeah. No,
So
it's super weird.
You
Yeah.
might not even fill the criteria
Or
for
the
the
qualifications,
job. You
yeah.
might not be qualified for the job, but because I have to meet this quota,
Yeah.
I'm going to put you in.
Yeah.
So the example he used, when I go on planes and I see a black pilot, I say, oh, is this guy qualified or not?
No.
Not because he's black, but because just
If they hired him just to meet their
if
quota.
you go by statistics, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He asked the kid in the front, it was a black kid asking this question. He's like, who are better basketball players? Black guys or white guys?
Black guys.
Black guys. It's not being racist, just a fact is a fact.
Yeah.
But if the NBA said 50% of our players have to be white, is the quality of the NBA gonna stay the same, or is
25% Asian, 25% white. We need some Indian motherfuckers
And
on
we
there.
need some
too.
trannies.
We need some Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some Asians.
transgenders? So think about, if they said that, is the quality of the product gonna stay the same, or is it gonna decrease? If we're just being honest,
Yeah. Well, it's the whole
Increase.
Yeah.
it's gonna increase. You really? It's gonna decrease. It's gonna decrease. He even said himself.
Bro, I would start sports betting. I would start sports betting.
So it's like, yeah, like I get it. It's good to include people, but it's like we gotta have some type of
Yeah. It's. Yeah.
yeah, man. Maybe I'm just old fashioned. Like, you know how like when we were younger, old people talking like, dog, you gotta be more progressive. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I
And
definitely
now
think
we're
it's
older and we're like, yo, this shit's out of hand, man.
it's definitely a bit more of like a conservative viewpoint, but I think most people
It's not
are
conservative.
resonating
It's
with
just
it.
merit based, you know.
Well, okay, with the DEI stuff, like maybe on the immigration, it's pretty conservative. I think there's a strong argument to be made where like it's understandable that people would illegally immigrate because they know they couldn't get through. There's only a limited amount of spots,
Especially
And-
into the States.
and
It's
like I'm sure we've all heard the saying, if you're not cheating, you don't actually care about winning that much.
Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, so I think it's easy to see like, oh, you should follow the rules, and there's a da ba ba, and it's like, yeah, you're right, and I think obviously I agree, most people would agree, but if you're in the other situation and you're like, look, the other option is I'm just not getting in,
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna get in anyways, because if you're not cheating, you're not trying, kind of, right? And so like,
No, I see it from their side for sure.
and so, like, to be fair, while I do think that, you know, it's fair to deport people if they're illegally, showing up with masks on and unmarked cars and grabbing you off the
Kinda
street,
crazy, yeah.
it's like, all right, guys,
well, it depends who it
maybe
is.
this isn't the right way to go about
It depends who it is. If they're like MS-13
Okay, but
gang
okay,
members.
A
How
lot of
do
these
they
people
know
are
that?
not.
No, I will agree though, because I saw some shit. Well, it was like after a big football game or something, and it's all the motherfuckers with like the empanada stands and shit. and there's like fucking SUVs rolling up, and everyone's trying to dip out because it's like these
Well,
motherfuckers are
If
selling
you're
tacos.
dipping,
They're
bro,
going
I'm
after
thinking
the
you've done
wrong
something
guy.
wrong.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I think yeah. I
Sure,
think
yeah.
that's the thing. People are like, yo, like deport the criminals, deport the motherfuckers who are like murdering people in other countries and gang members and all that shit. But the lady
get
selling
'em out.
empanadas outside the football game, like, she's cool. Let
how
her
good
stay.
are the empanadas? Like,
They're probably pretty good, man.
if I'm letting you stay in this country legally, you gotta be on some fire.
They should test the empanadas before they deport them.
Blind taste test.
You
Yeah,
know how
we
they
should
say
have
we need
like
skilled
a-
workers?
We
They
should
should
have
have
like
a
a
test.
judging standard where it's like,
What can you do for the country?
Or even like
Yeah.
a house cleaner. It's like, how good is the house after you're done cleaning?
yeah,
I'll keep it a buck, man. I was watching a video the other day on they were doing like construction on a house, right? Ever since all the ice stuff started happening, so now they have to go back to hiring young kids.
Yeah.
They're doing roofing,
yeah.
and I'm not talking about like I'm talking about an apartment building. So they high up there, you can tell it's a young guy, not strapped up to nothing.
Yeah.
Tell me why when he's walking on the wooden planks in the ceiling, he missed and he fell right through.
Oh, did that happen?
Underqualified.
Underqualified. I'm telling
They're
you.
probably bitching too. They're like, yo, it's too hot.
If we had Juan in Tijuana
Yeah. He's getting that shit done in half the time.
doing it half the time, strapped up,
Yeah.
we're not
And he's
having no
locked in.
issues. Pay him half the price.
Yeah. It's a nuanced issue.
Well, and that's where it's like, okay,
Skilled
is that
workers.
the right guy to be deporting?
We need skilled
not.
laborers. I'm not touching the construction workers. I used to do industrial painting, commercial painting with Brian. Some of the best workers I ever seen. Them niggas from down south. God bless them. In fact, it's the North Americans. It was me, some other white guys, compared to the Latino brothers. Horrible workers.
Dude, I've worked with illegal immigrants before when I was doing like concrete years ago. And I remember like, because I got friends in Mexico, I remember they're like, yo, my buddies in Vancouver, like blah, blah, blah. Can you help them get a job? Like I've helped people try and get jobs and shit who do not have worker permits, you know?
You're just admitting they're breaking the law.
Hypothetically.
He
Hypothetically.
said he's helping a good job. He didn't say he got that much off.
Yeah. No, but I was like, yo, you could go here and check it out, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Nothing to do with you, though. You didn't
No,
actually
but
do
it's
anything.
like, I feel like on a personal level, I can sympathize with it a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, when it's like someone you know,
Yeah.
and like people you have a relationship with, where it's like, fuck yeah, I'll help you get a job, you know? Like, I don't give a shit that much. But it's like,
And I think that's the bigger conversation about humanity, though,
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, and I had this railroad problem where it's like, okay, let's say it's you
We got a
have
problem with some Asians.
well, like, okay, like hypothetical scenario where like you have to choose the life of one person you know or save the life of like 10 other people. And then like how many people have to die before you're like, you know what, I'll kill the person, like my person that I care
Those are
about
weird
before I
questions.
save the 100 people? Or is it 200, 500, 1,000? Like how
I'm
many
always
people
gonna
does it
take
need
the
to be?
person I know over the people I don't know, no matter how much the number is. And it's just like you said, like knowing the people involved in the story and not knowing them.
yeah. It changes it.
But I think that's the problem with humanity is that we don't care about other people. We only care about ourselves. We only care about the people that are directly in our circle. And that's why it's like we don't care what happens to other people.
Yeah, but we're saying we don't care what happens to other people. Okay, I'll keep it a buck. People dipping from India, y'all niggas shit in your water, bro. Look at the percentage of fecal matter in your water. I want to fucking dip too.
I've heard Wasaga
I'd want to get out of there. Yeah, I'd want to leave.
Was the beach in Ontario? I've heard it's getting kind of poopy.
See, you said that, not me. But
What?
I don't know. It's I follow Toronto pages. Apparently, everyone's shitting in the sand up on this beach near Toronto.
Near where?
I think it's Wasaga Beach or one of those beaches.
so what kind of people are doing it?
Hey, I'm not there, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, so it's like you're dipping from your country that you fucked up to fuck up another country.
Yeah, I think that if you're gonna like immigrate to a country, it takes time to assimilate. Like, it usually takes about a generation. Because you think about like a lot of people of our generation, people who grew up here and their parents immigrated here, they're assimilated. Like yourself, for example. You know,
I'm assimilated. Like I would say, like my mom's not fully assimilated.
Yeah. So I think it takes about a generation. Where it's like when you've grown up here, you like take on the values of that country more.
Yeah.
And I think a big thing in Canada is like people care a lot about protecting the environment and shit. You know, or not protecting it, but like you're not gonna go fucking camping and leave like a bunch of trash everywhere and shit like that.
You're not
you know?
shit in your water, dog.
Yeah, shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I think it'll take a generation of like people who grew up here. You know, like because I know fucking Indian people who grew up here and were born here, and they're not on that type of time, at all. You know,
Not at all.
You know.
Ask them how they feel about the people coming here.
Hey, they're some of the most ruthless about
That's
it.
what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, Lovepreet, dude. Our guest Lovepreet we had on. Fucking, he was saying something like, because he used to live in Surrey. I'm like, oh, how'd you like it? He's like, dude, I fucking hated it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, it's like I'm in fucking India. he's like, dude, I came to Canada to like have a Canadian experience, and he's like, dude, this is just like fucked up. Because he's Sikh too. And I guess I don't know. He was saying something like a lot of people like don't like him or some shit. I don't know. Fucking,
They got beef out there.
they
Man.
got beef out there, you know.
Like in India.
In Surrey.
Really? I thought there's a lot of Sikhs in.
Well, that's why I was. Yeah, it's good, but he said that. Yeah.
Yeah, but even in, like I'll give you an example. My cousin, she was in Ethiopia, right?
Yeah.
The college that she went to was a Korean college. So after that, LG gave her a job in Saudi Arabia. So she goes there. She tells me all the time, when I see Ethiopian immigrants, I get so mad. Because they have an immigration problem there too. People illegally going there.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. And all of like the Arab countries that are close to Ethiopia. So there's like a neighbor. She's like, I don't even go there because police will go there and people disappear like flies because they don't have papers. So even like people that immigrate places illegally, they don't even like their own kind because now it's giving them a bad name.
It sounds like, from what I've heard, it sounds like immigration has become an issue in like countries all over the world.
Yeah.
It's not just like a Canada, North America thing. Because I hear stories about in Spain, apparently it's the same shit. You know? Like, or wherever. You go fucking UK, France, England. Like, it's everywhere.
It's not that the people are coming over, it's who's coming over. It's the percentage of like, I'm not saying all Indian people are bad. I'm not saying all Indian people are stinky. I'm not saying all of them are bad at their job. But when I go work out at the gym, there's these two Indian brothers. My older brother always looks at me and goes like this. Because the niggas reek. And 8 out of 10 of them that I meet don't wear deodorant. So obviously I'm going to be like, yeah, these niggas are stinky. Or I can meet a couple that don't speak the language properly. It's not that all of them are like that, but it's the amount that you're meeting that are like that. That make you hate the rest of them. Fuck it. I'm going to just come out, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Lord. This has been a loaded episode.
My dad used to hate Chinese people, especially the drivers. He's like, I hate these immigrants, man. How do they drive in that country? Yeah, man. The Indians, they took it from me.
They took that place.
Oh, 100%. I love Chinese people. I love the immigrants now. I wish they sent more. If we could decrease the...
Well, okay. Well, what do you think about the argument that the only reason that everyone's coming to certain countries is that other countries and they kind of destabilize these other places historically, and that's why now all those people are trying to come back?
Come back where?
We're not come back, but they're trying to leave the place that got destabilized and go where there's the resources.
And you're gonna destabilize us, man. Like that's the thing. Like okay,
But like, can we really be so callous?
if your house is fucked up, right?
But what if your house is
Don't
fucked?
move
What if
to
I
another
fucked
house
up?
up,
What if
'cause you
I
fucked
fucked
up
your
your
house up, and then you come try to live in my house, and I kick you out because I'm like, hey, my house is good. I don't want to be like your house that I fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, I think-
here's the thing. If I fucked up your house, no, you fucked up my house. The only reason I will come to your house is to fuck it up.
But what if you don't have the means to fuck up my house?
I'm gonna go to your house and have the means to fuck it up. What do you mean? I'm gonna get on what you're on and I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Right. Okay. So then
Or
it's
I'm
like
gonna be like
on
a
some
fungus.
terrorist
I'm gonna
shit.
be like a fungus. I'm
on
gonna
some
come and I'm
9/11
gonna
shit.
spread. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna spread
That's what they're doing.
like mold.
So
Jesus Christ, man.
so okay, but then you're admitting that's perfectly justified.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I want you to do that. I'm against it. If your shit is
But I
destabilized,
think-
fix your own shit.
Though you could make an argument that the West fucked these places up though, and destabilized them.
I didn't fuck it up.
Well, I mean, neither did I. Not me personally.
I don't know if the West did fuck up.
The West
a lot of these
didn't.
countries.
Europeans
They
fucked it up. It's the British that fucked up India.
Well, the
not
English,
British
the
Columbia. Big
French,
difference.
The French, the English, the Spanish,
We're
Portuguese.
Canadians. Okay.
But we're a colony of England.
England fucked you up, right? So we could say this.
We are English for all intents
There's
and purposes.
4 countries in the world that fucked up the whole world.
Even the Netherlands,
England,
South Africa,
England, France, Spain, and Portugal.
and the Netherlands.
Well, they're part of them because, like, look, I'll give you an example. Every country in North and South America only speaks 1 of 4 languages, and all of them are European. You're either speaking English, French, Spanish, or Portuguese.
Well, in South Africa, they speak Afrikaans, which is like Dutch, basically.
They said that because, that's, like I said, so you got an issue with, go to their countries. You know what I mean? Don't come.
People are going to their countries.
Yeah, so keep going there. Don't come here.
But then people there are mad that they're like, hey, we have too many immigrants now.
Well, you guys went to other people's country first.
But couldn't
Let's
you
talk
say...
about Canada.
But Canada is...
White people didn't come from Canada.
But Canada is a land of immigrants.
I feel like
Says
that's
who,
some
bro?
collective guilt shit. Trying to say that
Says
like by
who?
association.
Why are we saying Canada's a land of immigrants? You're not
Canada
from here.
is
I'm not from here.
Supported a lot.
Yeah,
of
so we're
countries
all
historically.
immigrants.
Canada's like provided a lot of support, like in aid and money, and we do a lot to help.
Yeah, but
we're
how
not
are you-
out.
how
We're
are
not
you
like the
immigrating?
states going over there occupying places. Like if we go places, usually it's to provide like medical support, resources, schooling. Like Canada's pretty good for that.
Maybe
And
we
even
should
then, you're
occupy
coming
them.
here, bro. How are you coming here? Like, I'll give you an example. My dad came here because he was the best student in the city. He took a test. He was one of the best students in his country. He got a scholarship to Djibouti. He was there.
Djibouti?
Yeah, he got a he got
No,
a
did he?
scholarship from there. No, he got a scholarship
Did.
from there. So they brought him here. They're like, hey, we want you. We'll pay for everything for you to come here. You
To
know?
Canada.
Yeah. So if you're a person like that
that's
coming
pretty
to a
good.
country, I'm fine with that because we brought you over here. We wanted what you have. You're gonna aid us.
Mm-hmm.
Other people are saying, "But my country's fucked." Instead of trying to unfuck your country, which is very hard, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to minimize that. You're gonna try to come to someone else's country. Who are you? Are you, if you weren't shit in your country, you're not gonna go somewhere else and be the shit. You know what I mean?
And like take a shit there.
You wasn't shit there. You're gonna come here. You ain't gonna be shit. Which
The
is
thing I find interesting, like Canada
Well-
is only what, like 200 years old, right?
Something like less than that.
Yeah. So like what, like 120 or something?
what do you mean?
150
There was
something.
people living there before
But
that.
it's like, yeah,
No,
but it,
no, it was all animals living here before that.
Canada has built up.
You're calling native
Comedy,
animals. Yeah.
comedy,
You're fucked up, man.
comedy.
Canada
Brother
has
bear?
like built to what we are in much less of a time frame than what some of these other places have had available to them.
Okay, you sound like
know?
you're cooking. Continue.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like we built a pretty good civilization here in a pretty short period of time
Okay.
that a lot of people have had the
Alright.
same amount of time.
What are you trying to say right now? this was a British
No,
colony.
because you're trying to say that like we fucked everyone else up.
Okay, we're a British colony.
But that's not like that's the thing. We got fucked. We're Meek Mill. We're not Diddy.
Well, Diddy is the
Diddy's
English.
the one fucking people.
The British.
We got fucked. We're
Britain-
Cassie in this situation.
Great Britain is Diddy.
Yeah, that's Great Britain. We're British Columbia.
Yeah, we're Cassie.
We're the victims here. We're the victims here.
But the willing participants of the colonization as well.
The United States. What would the United States be in this? Because they said fuck Diddy. They're Kid Cudi.
Well, they were
Nah.
Cassie first.
But they're doing way better.
They're Cassie after getting the settlement. They up.
You know, they're Cassie.
Okay, they're Cassie. We're Jane Doe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got fucked.
We didn't get
Yeah.
paid anything.
We didn't get shit.
Yeah.
We just
We're
gotta-
Meek Mill.
All right. Okay. I don't think this
Exactly.
analogy is gonna work.
I think my duck duck goose analogy was better. Than
That was horrible.
Bro, this ain't got.
I
my
don't know,
hands
man.
fucked.
I don't know. What are we trying to say here?
We're just discussing.
Yeah, I think this has been our most cancelable podcast.
Yeah,
so
I think. Yeah.
by far.
Look,
That's what the people need, man.
we don't hate immigrants.
I do.
He does.
He might hate immigrants a little bit.
He's an immigrant who hates immigrants.
I'm not an immigrant. I was.
Oh, you were
I'm a
born
dual
here.
citizen. I'm
You were born
American.
here?
I was born in America,
Okay.
but I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
naturalized Canadian citizen through legal processes.
I'm a Canadian citizen through legal processes as well.
I don't hate immigrants. I hate illegal immigrants,
Okay, that's a good
That's a good
distinction.
take, yeah.
and I hate just the normal immigrants coming over here that aren't skilled laborers and that just get referred by their friends to jobs. I hate the niggas that work at gas station 7-Eleven. I could go on. They didn't take my jobs. Like, I don't care about that, but it's like, fuck.
Are you sure you work like on what? Customer support?
Technically, I'm a government worker.
So they are kind of taking
I'll
your
get
jobs.
fucking fired if they see this. 'Cause it's definitely fucking racist. What are they gonna say? Is it hate crime? Discrimination?
Something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
I
But
feel like it falls under a lot of that.
yeah, man. One of my coworkers, he's an immigrant. He was trying to make me feel bad about the shit that he went through.
Where's he from?
He said he's from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, some shit like that. He said he had a couple degrees where he's from. He couldn't find a job, and then he came here, and then he couldn't find a job with what he went to school for. The nigga, go back. I was like, you know, it didn't work out for you here either, bro. Like, shit, man.
Well, okay, and actually, this is what Lovepreet was saying too, which is they kind of like get lied to there about what the opportunity actually is, and then they pull up, and then it's like nothing like what they were told it's going to be like.
The grass ain't greener on the other side. Like, look, let me just tell you this straight up.
I think it's like because you can get a degree in another country and you come here and it's like not transferable.
Yeah. it's
And
not-
I think maybe like what I think would make the most sense is not making someone start from scratch, but maybe them taking like an aptitude test and then maybe do like an upgrading or something like that, where it's like
Yeah, don't make them go through the full thing all
yeah,
over
you don't
again.
have to start from square one. But if someone's like a doctor in another country and we have a shortage of medical staff here, let them immigrate here, skilled workers, and maybe they'll have to go through like an assessment to make sure they're like up to speed. But they probably know like 75, 80, 90%
And
of
it can
what's
still be rigorous. It could be like
Still make
1
them
or
go to
2
school.
years
Yeah.
of aptitude test versus
instead
like
of 10.
10
Yeah.
years of medical school.
Yeah.
And like unaffordable completely.
if you're a doctor in your country and you have like a certain amount of work experience,
Yeah.
yeah, you should just be able to come here and just maybe do like a year or two of work. So I'll give you another example. I work with a guy named Rodrigo.
Yeah.
He's from Brazil. He had a master's degree in graphic design in this country. His wife was a doctor. Same situation you guys are talking about now. They both came here. He couldn't find a work with his degree, and they told him he needs to go back to school.
Yeah. That,
She was
that
a
shit
doctor
doesn't
in her
make sense.
country with work experience. I've met the woman. She speaks great English. Your English isn't good enough. You have to go get your level 3. Then you have to go back to school because we don't know what type of
you
school
should
you
apply
did
your
there.
job.
Huh?
You should apply to your job.
Yeah, man, maybe, dude. I lied on my resume. I didn't give a fuck.
Go on.
Yeah, so like they have to go through a lot more processes, but at the same time, if you have work experience, like a good amount of work experience, yeah, you should just go to school for like a year or 2. You don't have to go back and get your whole degree, but at the same time, how much of their education is transferable over here? So I went to school in Ethiopia. I took a food preparation course. I could work in a kitchen out in Ethiopia. I could not work in a kitchen in Canada. Not a high class one, but I could work in a high class one out there. So how much of this is actually transferable, right? Like, what is the standards of curriculum that you're learning? Is it the same?
Well, it's probably not the same standard.
So at the same time, like
either.
I believe like trades workers, they can go anywhere in the world and work because trades worldwide is the same.
It's pretty straightforward.
Pretty straight. So with that, I'm okay. But when it comes to things like medicine,
Definitely, like if you're like a brain surgeon, I'm like, you know what? Maybe go to school here.
but skilled laborers, 100%, dude, 100%. If you're a skilled laborer, you have the actual proper work experience, proper education. Why not? If you have your level 3 red seal, that's good anywhere, man. What are you talking about? A piece of wood is 10 centimeters anywhere in the world, except for maybe in the States because they go by a different system. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I think you should be in the government working on immigration. You should have someone like
No one would
Denied.
Because I'd be like, I talk to you. I don't care if you have an
You're like,
accent.
convince me.
No, I don't care if you have an accent, but it's like the content of your language. You know what I mean?
You're like, I don't like what you're talking about.
No, what I mean is like, how can I explain? It's like, I don't know if you ever met someone that English isn't their first language, but there's some people
Never
that,
met someone
that
like
try
that.
to use more words than necessary. Like you're not fluent in the like you can have an accent but be fluent in a language. Like me,
Right, it's just your accent, not that you don't have an understanding of the language.
I'm fluent in Amharic. I speak like a native. Like my vocabulary, my grammar, I just have a bit of an accent. But the content of my language is perfect. If your content is perfect, it doesn't matter what the sound is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's like, if your language itself is lacking, why would I want you to do some work? Come back another time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
it's tough living out here.
I think we've exhausted this topic.
We're
Shit ain't sweet.
We're drafting JV players to the fucking NBA right now. You know what I mean? Let's get a 4th-year guy out of college. You know what I mean? Let's not just take fucking a graded out of high school. Let's get some seasoning.
Yeah, ideally, but I think we should move on.
This isn't getting any better.
Should we talk about Grok or should we just wrap it up?
We
We're
should
at
talk
2
about
hours.
Grok.
I don't even. Elon has a racist AI.
Yeah, no, it went on
So
neo-Nazi.
is Elon racist?
Of course, he's South African,
This doesn't help his Nazi salute thing at all.
dude.
Why is
He's
it so
fucking
bad to be
racist
racist
for
about Jews
sure.
but not anybody else?
Huh?
Why is it so bad to be racist towards Jews but not anyone else?
I think racism generally is not good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'll keep it a buck as a black guy. You know, I could be racist about, even as a white dude, you could be racist about black guys. It's not as bad as if you're being racist about the Semites. Why do they have so much power on the discrimination side? You could get charged for being anti-Semitic.
You could be charged for hate crimes regardless.
They have their own term. If you call me the N-word, you're not being anti-Negroid. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? If you're being fucking,
Well, okay, because I think there's a more specific history that relates to like the Eastern
Mussolini killed more black people than Hitler killed Jews.
Well, he fucked shit up in Ethiopia, yeah.
But we're not talking about, you know, their hate crimes.
I think because it was like a one and done, maybe.
I don't know, man. So what's
Hey, maybe you can start it.
start what?
You can come up with a term for it. I mean, I'm sure there is. Okay, look, I'm sure anti-black
You're
hate,
just being American.
like racism, is very like everyone has it in their consciousness. Everybody
As-
knows.
I know you do.
Hey, you're
I'll
projecting,
keep
buddy.
it a buck with you as a black guy. If I'm walking up the street at night, I see nigga fucking tall black guy wearing a do-rag, it's a wrap. I'm crossing the street. But same thing, when Asians see me, they cross the street. I can't charge them with that. They're not anti-fucking Negroid.
It should be illegal to cross the street. If
Yeah,
you see
it should be
someone
illegal.
who's,
But it's not.
a
So
minority
why?
walking.
I feel like, you know, we overplay. You know what? I'm glad there's a racist AI out there towards the Semites.
How dare you?
You know what I mean?
No, but see, you can say that, and it's not like you're not going to go to jail. So I think to say that it's different is also not true.
Okay, let me give you an example. How many people said racist stuff about black people that are famous? Didn't lose nothing. Kanye West.
Okay. The racist, like, okay, what's that guy, Morgan Wallen, the country singer? where
He's not racist, bro.
dude, there's that video of him.
Bro, he was just letting it out. Sometimes you stub your toe, you're like, ah.
No, I'm pretty sure the guy he was talking about was black. But
No, he literally like got out of his truck and he was just saying like, ah, nerd.
say what? He was saying what? What was he saying?
Oh, these
I
fucking
think he was just
niggers.
pissed. Yeah, he was just letting it out, man.
No, he
You
was
don't just
yelling
have
at
that
someone.
on your
He
tongue,
was,
bro.
I'm pretty sure the guy he said it to was white.
I don't know if that's the case.
Morgan Wallen's cool, man.
He was definitely saying it as an insult. He wasn't.
Yeah, but he's still #1 artist. He didn't get
That-
canceled.
see,
he didn't
that's
get
my
shit.
point.
Yeah,
no,
so-
no, but he came out and apologized immediately. He's like, "I'm so sorry. That's not who I am."
because that's not who he is.
But that's the point. Is like
see, he's got songs with Lil
no,
Durk,
we're talking
man.
about Kanye. He didn't backpedal. He wasn't like,
Why
"Oh,
should
you know
he have
what?
to
I think I
backpedal?
took it too far." Morgan Wallen didn't make a song about this.
But they just went about it differently. I think.
No, it's
we know
completely-
Morgan
it's
is racist.
completely different.
The only reason why he apologized is not because he was apologetic. He apologized because he got caught.
Yeah, and
shouldn't have to,
Kanye
like-
got caught and he doubled down.
Look, if you're a racist, you can be racist. That's your right. How can I tell you can't be something? Like, you have to love these people. That's even worse than being racist. If I'm forcing you to love a group of people. If I'm
No,
forcing
I'm not
you to
saying
accept a
anyone
group
should
of
be
people.
forced to do anything, but I think if
What happened to
you,
freedom of speech?
well, technically we don't have that here, but I think
Forcing someone not to be racist is like forcing someone to get pissed on.
It's a crime.
he doubled down. He didn't backpedal.
Because
if
he feels that
if
way.
he backpedaled,
But
then
what
it
he
would have
said
been
was
fine.
right, though.
Okay,
Like,
well,
everything he
Morgan
said-
Wallen,
bro, they
Morgan
took all
Wallen,
his bread, dog.
Morgan Wallen could have backpedaled too.
But that's the thing.
Or no,
So-
sorry, he could have doubled down.
Yo, he
could have been
made
like,
his
you know
statements.
what? I stand behind this statement.
Well, they didn't take all his bread, bro, like they did Kanye. They didn't take all.
They
his
didn't take his
endorsements.
music down.
Bro, think about that. So you know what? Shout
Yo,
out,
and
Glock,
actually,
man.
the crazy thing is, if you go on Spotify, there's all these songs that have like the N word in the title, and it's like I hate blah blah blah. Like you can find super racist songs on Spotify against black people.
But an AI just said, you know what? I'm not fucking with these penny pinchers.
Yeah, but you make this song about Jewish people, it gets taken down immediately.
I feel like there's more to that.
Nah, bro.
I couldn't find anything when I looked. I'm
Hey,
pretty sure
Kanye
we looked
said
it up
best,
together.
man. How can I be Hitler? Just a nigger.
You know what's
Okay,
crazy?
that song did go pretty hard, though.
Dave Bluntz wrote that song.
Shout out Dave fucking Blunts, man.
Yeah. He wrote the Heil Hitler song. He wrote all those songs. He wrote the Cousin song.
Dave Bluntz?
Yeah, the fat guy. The like
So
700
did
pound
Dave
rapper.
Bunce? So did Dave Bunce is
Is
the
that
one that got his
confirmed?
dick sucked by his cousin?
He
or sucked
talked
his
about it
cousin
in a
dick?
video. He talked about it. No, Dave Bluntz did. He said Kanye told him about that story and he wanted him to write a song about it.
Oh, Dave's a sick nigga too, bro. Lock up Kanye and fucking Dave.
Honestly, I think lock him up too. Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly,
You know what? Another one on the topic.
Lock his up.
Lock them up too.
You know what?
The
Kanye
co-
West?
The Cousin
I think you're not
song-
making an argument for this.
The Cousin song was like worse than everything that happened in the Diddy trial.
Yeah, you needed to keep that to yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Take
I'm-
that to the grave.
I'm a big believer. Take some shit to the grave. We don't
Yeah.
need to know. You sucked your cousin's dick? Oh man,
Dude, keep that the fuck to yourself.
that's gotta be fucking illegal.
Yeah.
That should be illegal. And you should keep that to yourself.
That's a double whammy. It's not just gay sex. It's gay sex with your cousin. It's gay incest. And you're sucking dick? Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
yeah,
'Cause
he was a willing participant.
That because for me in my mind, that's what separates, like, you know, like just like, you know, mutual sex and true deviancy. Because if you're giving head, you're not getting nothing out of it. You're just doing it for the love of the game.
Fucking Kanye West, man.
Yeah, lock him up too. Okay, I think this has been a loaded episode.
Definitely food for thought.
No Diddy.
Any closing remarks from you guys?
There's kind of a rant I had. It wasn't a rant, but it was just a funny thing that happened the other day.
Tell us about it.
All right.
So it was just funny. I was walking down the street and I saw this like homeless guy.
Ooh.
No, this is different than the one.
Where's this going?
No, and this guy's like an alcoholic homeless guy.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
So you don't see like the homeless guy like drinking very often. They're all smoking Fent.
Right. Yeah.
And this guy's like clearly like unwell, disturbed. Like I think he had like a bottle of fucking vodka or some shit. Like clearly drunk, alcoholic, homeless guy. I was kind of like, oh, like damn, like I don't see this shit. But I could tell he was kind of like talking to himself. So I'm kind of like, fuck, I'm just go like walk by. And fucking and it made me fucking laugh so hard because he's like, my life goal is to destroy Alcoholics Anonymous. He's just like ranting, talking to himself, saying this shit. But I thought that, dude, I laughed really fucking hard as I was walking because this guy's just like drunk as fuck. He's like, nah, my purpose in life is to destroy Alcoholics Anonymous. And I was like,
If there's enough people,
I thought it was funny. I'm like, I could appreciate that.
It's like some Mr. Leahy shit from the Trailer Park
was.
Boys.
I feel like you don't see that type of crack, like wild,
Junkie.
drunk, homeless dude anymore. And I kind of appreciated that for a moment.
What kind of homeless person is worse? An alcoholic or a drug addict?
Drug addict,
Drug
hands
addict for
down.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The Alcoholics, it was kind of like nostalgic in a way.
Yeah, I could have been you in a different lifetime, you know?
Yeah.
I should put down the bottle at the right time.
I thought it was nice.
Well, I think we should skip the outro song.
No, dude, we gotta do it.
You got to do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Okay. Did you have? You sounds like you had one lined up.
You know the song.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Which one?
What's the one? We ain't.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Did we play that one already?
We did, but we gotta play it again. Is that it? No, that's not it. What's it called? I can't remember the name. What's the name of that song?
Hey, yo. You ready?
Wait.
Let's do it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, this is the one.
Episode 38.
That was episode 38.
I don't know how we're gonna make a short of this video and not get canceled.
I feel like
We don't have any hate in our heart. Maybe he does a little bit,
I don't.
but I don't.
always have a smile on your face, love in your eyes, and hate in your heart.
I'm the definition of.
That's just what he's saying. It's not a reflection of us necessarily, not myself at least.
The views of Yohanes don't reflect the views of the host.
But that's why we have guests on, because then we have a good conversation. We have lively debate, lively conversation, and it would be boring otherwise. And remember, everyone behind closed doors is saying the same shit. We're just fucking saying it for real.
I don't know if everyone's saying exactly this verbatim,
Yeah,
but it might be on
Yeah, similar thoughts.
similar.
We're not saying any thoughts that haven't crossed people's minds.
Maybe.
I'm not saying kill your wife, but I know what's crossed your mind.
Agree or disagree, the thoughts crossed your mind. We're getting copyrighted for this song, for sure.
We'll see.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you liked the episode. Tell us if you hated it and you disagree.
Tell us if you would let Diddy fuck your wife.
And would you watch?
Would you watch? Would you let us fuck your wife?
Why you watch?
I would fuck your wife.
While you're watching.
Loving
For some strange reason, I want for this
Love the baby
medication
oil.
for the deranged need.
Peace.
For y'all to put the word out.